Broadcasting live from somewhere in the great upper Midwest and beaming directly to you worldwide. This is Night Talks Radio.
Hey everyone, this is Chris from the White House dropping my brand new track called Breathe right here on NTR New Music Now. Be careful out there tonight from the White House to Night Talks Radio and all its amazing listeners.
simple. Miles inside these shoes so I don't stomp, I tiptoe. Fell 1,000 times and still I roll no limp. simp though, but I wouldn't trade a thing for what I have. I go hard, do what I need to make it last. They say the good die young, I hope I'm back. Cheers to my past, I'm doing great now, just in case they ask. In the booth and I lay it down, I might take a nap, and they thought I was playing around. Now it's up like my tax, living fast, over limit on the freeway, hope no cops pass. Had to dip off for a minute, yeah that's my bad, but I can't stay for too long. I gotta go, I gotta go. I grab my bag and hit the dash, yeah adios. I drop the clutch and slam the gas, and it's vamonos. If you're not first then you're in last. Ricky Bobby quote, you gotta know. Work hard, get dough.
Streaming to you live from Spreaker.com and somewhere deep in the great upper Midwest. If you're ready for a ride, you can call NTR anytime by dialing the nationwide caller line at 1-507-384-9390. First-time callers can reach Night Talks Radio at 1-507-307-4424. Text Daniel and NTR exclusively at 1-218-689-7126. Now, from somewhere in the great upper Midwest, here's your hosts, Daniel Brewer and Jennifer Gregerson.
That's right, working hard, getting dough. This is going to be another crazy edition of NTRN Daily, Episode 5. We haven't had one single NTRN live yet, but we've had 5 full episodes. Well, going to have 5 full episodes of Daily. So, if you don't like it, you can always go watch The View. What's going on, people? Daniel Brewer here with you. Co-host Jennifer Gregerson will be with us shortly. But we have much to say on this late Thursday evening. We're going to start, of course, with what should be the biggest news, really in the country, at this point, is Ohio. Okay? And the border of Pennsylvania. You ever get that feeling, like you're walking down a dark hallway or some shit, and you hear a noise in the back? You grab your fucking gun or something, hair goes up. It's like somebody's in a house, gonna stab you or something like that. Type of feeling I'm getting here. It's like, I'm not really buying what's gone down so far. And the reason why I am saying that is because I have a special advantage. That special advantage would be that I was a railroad conductor for quite a while. So I know many, many procedures, things that need to be done in accidents and, hot boxes and things like that, detectors and so on and so forth. There was a video that was recently released. If you go on YouTube, you can find it pretty quickly. I think if you just put Sparks 20 miles away from EP, you'll find it. But anyhow, it looked to me as if it was a grain car, okay, with a hot box, or a Hot Wheel, I'm sorry, and it went over a detector. Okay, it went over a detector. I don't know how that train went 20 miles, because that's what they're saying. It went 20 miles after this video from the industrial camera 20 miles away that was pointed halfway at the track. It caught this wheel flaming, baby. This is one of those ones, that I took at night when I was on a night shift or something, that you could feel it. Like the surface of the sun when you were like fucking 10 cars away. Okay? So, a couple things could be the issue here. number one, the detector was malfunctioning. I don't buy that at all. Okay, because the way that wheel looked, it looked like it would have ripped that detector right out of the ground. Okay, there would have been something wrong. Okay, that crew. Okay, as a matter of fact, that engineer would know that there's something wrong with that train. Okay, you can feel it as an engineer, especially the older heads. They know, they can feel their train. That's why it's hard to be an engineer. That's why these guys get paid big bucks when the companies actually pay them. It's because these guys, you have to feel that train. So, of course, we're not going to get any audio or anything like that. What the engineer or conductor may have said after going by the detector that was supposedly 20 miles away. That has all vanished to the FRA and NTSB, but I'm telling you right now, there's no way in hell that train made it that far. If it was 20 miles, if they're telling us it was 20 miles and flames were shooting out of those wheels, like there's no way it made it that far. Okay. And if by some way it did, I cannot. There's no way. Somebody call in, man. That's it was a conductor before, it was a conductor now. Maybe from somebody from NS or whatever, CP. It doesn't matter. Tell me that train's getting 20 miles after you see that video. It's just not. It's not happening. So I'm kind of like stuck at that position with this video. So, like, what's going on here? That crew would have hit the emergency. Okay. That conductor would have got out of the train and he would have inspected his train. It's as simple as that. If it was that fucking bad, I seen some bad ones, but holy fucking shit, nightmares. That was bad. Okay?
But didn't you say something like it takes a while for the train to slow down when they're derailing like that?
Well, it does, of course. A train that big, I have to imagine, 20,000 feet, 25,000 feet, maybe even more. They're making trains, as big as goddamn Twin Towers and shit now. So, lengthwise. But if a train was derailing, okay, or you had a Hot Wheel or whatever have you.
Yeah.
Eventually, that bearing on that Hot Wheel,
yeah.
Okay, it would look orange, okay? Bright orange, like the surface of the sun, and it would just simply melt right off the axle.
Right.
Putting that train into the ground right there. Okay? So that grain car...
So that would be stopping it.
It would stop it right there. Boom. Okay. Perhaps the front of the train would continue on.
Right.
Maybe for about a half mile or so.
Yeah.
But as soon as the grain car went into the ground, it would pull the air hose, and your train would automatically go into emergency. And, it would probably take them about a half a mile, looking at the situation. Half mile to a mile.
What is your thought on what happened?
Well, this is the one that I just told you about, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, what I want to tell everybody to do out there, by the way, this show is not perfect tonight. I'm kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
Did you see? I fucking played the goddamn wrong song, by the way. When I started the show.
Well, that's all right. Okay. We're just kind of ranting tonight. No, we're just ranting tonight.
Jesus Christ. She's got some new COVID over here, everybody.
Excuse me.
Watch out.
No.
Gen 19.
No, we're just ranting. We're just
seriously.
on ranting tonight, having a good time. It's all about having a good time.
We're going to explain some things.
Yes.
But here's the other important part of this, okay, before I try to even explain what's going on here, okay? Because this is sometimes you're like, man, I really like doing this. This is cool. This is a great job. Look at all the things we have. We have posters and all this and that. Funny that we have that, by the way. We'll talk about that later.
Right.
But, You know, it's like, sometimes you don't, I'll put it this way, sometimes you don't buy into your own shit.
Or you think about that, too. We have that, too,
Right.
I mean, that's coming down the line here soon,
Like, give me fucking yay. You're like the master at doing that. Can you knock on wood, please? I mean, fucking Christ.
Well, I don't know if we have any
Grim Reaper. She's pointing to a picture that says, fear the Grim Reaper, and it's looking at you like, I'm gonna come fucking get you. Shit, like, every fucking time. My God. Jeez, why does my arm hurt? Well, it could be cancer. I don't know.
Hey, you are the one who comes and brings in a Ouija board, like, freaking mouse pad here, okay? I'm trying to stay away from the Ouija board, but here you bring in a Ouija board mouse pad. Come on.
And now, wouldn't that be fucked up if this son of a bitch started going to yes and no and goodbye and all that shit?
Yeah.
What's the truth about the Ohio NS train accident?
That's not how you do it.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. I never had Ouija. I never played Ouija.
That's not how you do it. You have to have a cursor, and then you put your hand on the cursor, and you concentrate.
The cursor's right here. See?
That's not the cursor.
All right, let's get off this, because we'll be on this for fucking 18 years.
We're not doing the Ouija board.
So here's the thing. Everybody out there, I want you to go to YouTube, okay? Or, Netflix, and if you haven't already, fucking watch the movie or the trailer for a flick called White Noise.
Yep.
Look at me, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Folks, it's like in my head, it's like I said, you believe in everything that you're talking about. You really do when you're doing these shows. You're like, man, I wish aliens were real.
But what have we talked about?
I wish that poltergeist was real.
But what have we talked about? We talked about movies tell the future.
I know. I was going to get to that.
Yeah.
But usually it's not that quick of a span, though.
I got there first this time.
Yeah, well, you'd be fucking it. You want to fucking star? Okay, so anyway.
I do. Do you have a star?
The thing is...
Can you literally pull me a star?
Get up. Okay, so here's what I'm saying is that if it is the movies doing the things that we talked about, holy shit, that it happened quick. Okay, because it literally we're gonna put the movie out, show you exactly what's gonna happen. So everybody be ready in a month.
I'm gonna learn how to start talking in Polish like your grandmother did, so you know that you're in trouble.
Okay, you know what? Stop with the kidology. Okay? Learn that from Denis Leary. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Wow, what a perfect opportunity for me to use that word, kidology.
Yeah,
Look it up, it's a great word.
Right.
Okay, no, so basically, White Noise, okay, with Adam Driver, who of course was in Star Wars. He was Darth, whoever the fuck,
Yeah, and no.
Hated his sister. It was a big family battle. But anyway, so yeah, he's in it. And Adam Driver is, he did a great role in Star Wars, don't get me wrong, but any other movie that he's in, he's just like, wow, you are creepy as shit. Mm-hmm. So he was doing some creepy shit in the preview.
He is kind of creepy in this movie, I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
it's like, my God, are you really fucking trying to tell us that this is what is taking place?
He might be like that in real life, too. You never know.
Yeah, maybe, just fucking like, God damn it, go back to doing Star Wars movies or something, because that's, Star Wars, there's art characters in there,
Yeah, right.
But, just kind of gives you this fucking thing. You're like, oh, man, something shitty's going to happen. Then it's like, in the trailer, like the same exact thing that just happened.
Yeah.
In Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay, no less. Happens with the tanker cars.
Yep.
Jen, you're here to vouch for me. To a T.
Yeah.
The tankers hitting, boom, 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 and then backing off, and then the giant fucking explosion and the fire. Mm-hmm. All the way through with that horrible fucking chemical dumping in it. Okay?
Yeah.
And we won't talk about the NS blackout of what other hazardous materials were on that train. Okay?
No.
I'm going to tell you that right now. NS, you're full of shit. Over at the other railroad company I worked at, yeah, I heard some shit. So, okay, yeah, fuck yourself. We know what was on that fucking train, too, okay? That's why you don't want to be liable. But anyway,
be careful, you don't want to lose your job.
Not working for NS.
No, you're not working for NS. But
it's not. They can't be like you were talking bad about railroads.
You don't want to lose your job.
Would you go online right now and find the 13 million fucking people just in this state alone that hate the fucking railroad, that work for the railroad? Okay, Jesus Christ. But anyway, so
you were going to go work for them. No, we weren't. We were going to work for...
Jesus, good God, thank God. No, it was NS.
Was it NS or was it CSX?
No, not CSX. No. We're throwing some names around here. I don't,
It was NSF.
We're speaking about NS. That's it. Norfolk Southern.
Yeah,
okay?
that's what you were going to go work for them. That's
not
right.
Not work for Norfolk.
No.
Don't worry.
No.
So, but, yeah, no. If somebody talks shit to me now about this, like I said, you know what the internet is? Just put railroad and see the comments that are there. It's like you might. It's like 1 in every million you'll find a comment that's slightly like okay about the company.
Yeah.
It's like well sometimes they you get overtime and it's good pay. Like you just you know what I mean? Like the rest of the time it's like. Don't ever come to this job. Like, fuck off. Like, go somewhere else. Work at McDonald's. Don't ever come to the railroad.
We should play that one song or that one thing about that crew caller.
I would have to get a copyright on that because that guy made a little bit of money on that, I'm sure. Still a famous person throughout the railroad, at least in this general area. But, no, I got to tell you, that movie scared the hell out of me because I haven't seen the whole movie. I don't know if it's out. Okay, because it says March.
December 30th, it said.
Also, so March. So I don't know. All I know, the information that I have in my head.
In your head.
Okay.
In your egg-shaped head.
Which is very minimal then.
Egg-shaped head.
Okay, I mean, is there a fucking other show or something you can fucking do in this area?
Okay. I love watching. What is it?
Dear God. Here we go. Sorry, guys.
That one movie with Adam Sandler.
Crooks and Firefighters, if you're listening, what's up, yo? All right, what were you saying?
I love watching that one movie with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore where she
for fuck's sakes.
Her memory. What was that called, and stuff. But she
50 fucking First Dates.
Yeah, 50 First Dates. But she drew an egg-shaped head,
Yeah,
that's
okay,
what she reminded of.
Right.
I loved watching that because it reminds me so much of you. There's a lovely egg-shaped head. Just beautiful. Mwah, I love you so much, Otis.
Yeah, but this is so entertaining to everybody that's listening. So anyway, can I fucking get through this? I mean, it's been literally fucking 10 minutes.
Well, I don't know. Jeez, who's stopping you here?
So what? You. So anyway, watching the trailer and watching what happens, and then watching the after effects.
I know, it's creepy.
Even up to the evacuation and siren and everything. Mm-hmm. And them calling it a toxic air event.
Yeah.
And you see the big cloud and it's spread it out and whatnot. And people are leaving. They're told to evacuate. And there's people with the suits on that I told you about a couple fucking days ago. And nobody fucking listens to me. Okay? And look at the fucking water.
Yeah.
Look at what's his name.
Yeah.
Okay? The Ohio governor or whatever have you.
Oh, yeah.
J.D. Vance. Okay? He went in that fucking little fucking pond or whatever the fuck that was. Took the stick and dragged it. Did you see the fucking chemical just come right up? Yeah, they're drinking that water.
Yeah, well,
they're taking baths in that water.
What is the fact that they're also, poisoning that little town, and stuff like that with all their chemicals and shit like that?
The town's done.
That one little town.
It's done.
That we watched on TV and stuff like that. They're poisoning that town, too, that we're going to talk about later on. I can't remember that town now. We talked about it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But, but my brain is so far away from that one.
That's happening.
But I know what you're talking about.
That's happening too. I mean, they had to, shut down pools and everything like that because it was getting in the water and people were getting sick and people were getting cancer and all that stuff.
Let me tell you this.
It's something that they're doing to everyone's water.
So
think about it.
Stop.
No. Just think about it for a second.
Come on.
Why do you think that Sleepy Joe wants to replace all of our water pipes because he says, it's lead and you're getting lead in your water. He wants to replace it with new piping. Why do you think he wants to replace it with new piping? So they can put chemicals in our water.
I mean, that's a good little, that's a nice little theory that you have. No, seriously, I'm not saying anything bad.
I'm serious. Think about it. They want to kill us off. They can't kill us off with COVID. They can't kill us off with the flu. They can't kill us off with whatever else they throw at us. But they want to kill us off slowly with the chemicals in our water.
Okay. All right. Now let me talk. You may be right.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I think him doing that is just another way to waste taxpayers' money. Okay?
Watch it, though. They're doing it right now.
Let me tell you, you think maybe we should spend on the military?
Just
maybe
one
just
second.
a little bit?
One second. I got the floor. 1 second.
Not a good idea when I was like, dude, let me have a co-host on the fucking show. Go ahead. See what you're going to fucking say.
All right. Right now he's doing it in New York, and I believe he's doing it in San Francisco. So pay attention in the next few months over New York and San Francisco and find out if you hear a lot more people getting sick. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, will do. I'll be checking on that.
Perfect. All right.
All right, so, anyway, the pipe fucking thing, yeah, it's just a waste more money, okay?
Maybe.
Because it could be going to the military, it could be going to multiple other things that we absolutely fucking need right now.
Yeah.
But those metal pipes, boy, you got to get them on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
where's our money going?
But yet,
anyways,
it's okay to smoke cigarettes, for example.
No, our money's
here you
going
go.
over to Ukraine, and stuff like that, which
right.
is good. We need to help them,
Ukraine,
but I mean,
it's time that
come on.
okay, the military needs to go in there now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care. And now it's okay. We're pointing the gun at you now.
We should have gone in there a long time ago and just wiped them out.
It's as simple as that, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's all going to come over
I'm
here
thinking about
anyway.
you big time. I'm thinking about your family out there in Ukraine and all that. And, right now, no more money. They've got everything they need, and then just give them a backing of the U.S. forces. Okay?
Yeah,
all right?
I agree.
I mean, look what was Russia doing a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Okay, we had to actually, for the first time in a while, send up 4 more fucking planes. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
2 of our F-35As. We also put a strata tanker up there.
Yeah.
Okay, and a A3 fucking sort of radar plane.
Yeah.
Okay, to finally get them to turn wing and then go.
Yep.
That's the first time that's happened in a while. That was like, they got because that's typical runs. They do that shit, for testing and whatnot. But it was like this time, like they took fucking Viagra before they got in the fucking plane. We're like, we're gonna fucking be real badasses now. We're not gonna fucking move. And then when the 2 fucking F-35As snuck up right behind them, and they had no fucking clue, their dicks kind of went right back in and said, shit, we had no fucking clue that Stealth 35 was right on our ass and the other guy's ass.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have sidewinded him to the fucking ground,
Yeah.
They saw it. They saw the Strato plane and the A3, and finally they gave a sort of a fuck you and turned off and went back.
Yeah.
So,
But
dramatic. But holy shit, fuck Christ. That's not what we're talking about, okay? So what I'm trying to talk about here, though, is the fucking movie, okay? So the movie depicted everything that is happening right now, okay, in that town of EP, okay? Mm-hmm. And, like I said, Vance is fucking pissed. Biden says, no, you're not getting federal aid because it's not that bad. Okay, but people still have to be evacuated. Some people can't go to homes. People have almost radiation-like burns on their body. Mm-hmm. Some are having major coughing attacks and coughing up blood.
Jesus.
The National Guard is there.
Yeah.
Okay? If I was the fucking crew on that train, if I was the conductor, I'd be shitting my pants. Okay? Because I'd be looking at the fucking manifest again.
Yeah.
The car list and going, God damn it, did I have nuclear material on this fucking train? Like, you didn't want to be that conductor. Yeah. Okay? Like, if it was a certain other railroad, you're done. Oh, by the way, you're going to jail for fucking 65 years. Like, Jesus Christ. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
It's on your train, you know? And they just assume it's your fault. So, but anyway, I think something really, really bad is happening there. They're keeping people away. They're keeping media away.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're trying to cover it up. They fucked up and they're trying to cover it up. That's what it is.
Okay, something has leaked into the water system.
Yeah.
If I was anywhere in that fucking region, I'm drinking my own piss before I drink fucking water. Okay? I'll put it that way. Mm-hmm. By the way, you can drink your own piss because it's sterile.
Nice.
So if you ever, you're stranded somewhere, technically you can drink your own pee. All right, but anyway, it has to be fresh, though. You have to kind of like pee in your mouth. All right,
Gross.
but anyway...
You're disgusting.
So, anyway,
Ew.
there is something much, much bigger going on here.
Yeah,
and if
is.
you watch the movie trailer, or the actual movie, it's out or not, I kind of really don't know if I can get Netflix for this, but the way it proceeds is it's like it's going perfectly with what's happening right now. So I'm like, is that gonna happen then? Like, is that what this white noise is telling us?
Right.
Okay? Because remember I told you about that fucking, I can't recall the fucking name. Because they were just like, get that fucking thing out of here. Erase it from fucking film history. When those fucking kids were coming out of that school, and the B-52 Stratofortresses were coming above the school flying, and the kids were like, hey, what are those? Mm-hmm. And there was black shit coming out of the back of the fucking B-52s, just coming overhead, fucking like a blanket.
Yep.
And then cut to a different thing, and they were poisoning all of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh shit. Like, they were like, get that the fuck out of here. People might be fucking, they know about that. If they see a plane in the fucking air, they're like, man, what the fuck is that black shit? And they'll get the fuck out of Dodge, right? A fucking train accident that could keep going, whatever you had in it, along with nuclear radiation, perhaps. You have now what in the movie they called a toxic air cloud.
Yeah.
Which, in the movie, it shows it just going everywhere.
Yeah, well, didn't they say
this
that
is
some of the
uncontained.
firefighters or whatever that would go up to it and stuff like that, they would end up sick for like 2 or 3 days?
Some firefighters are sick. God bless them for what they do. This is a horrible situation that's happening now in EP, but some of these guys were getting fucking like chemical burns and what looked like radiation burns.
Jesus.
Couldn't breathe. There's obviously a lot of advocate groups that are fighting out there. They're going to town halls and this and that, and they're telling people to get the fuck out of there.
Right.
Watch where that plume is going. Okay, because even a teeny fucking,
And let's go back just a little bit before that all happened, okay?
Yeah.
First, we have the Chinese balloons that show up.
Oh, fuck, we gotta talk about all that shit.
Second, we have the unidentified objects that show up faster than anything.
This is called,
and then we have the blown up train.
Yeah, throw the,
I mean, seriously, what is happening
tail
here?
on the donkey.
Are we going into the apocalypse here or what?
Pin the tail on the donkey, man.
I mean, seriously, are they setting something up? Is China setting something up to the point where they're going to try and attack us? Whatever these unidentified objects are, is it some kind of new technology that China has? And then the train, did China do something like this maybe? Is it something that China did? I mean,
most days I'd be like, I'd turn your mic off. But in this situation, you could very well be right.
Yeah.
Okay? The first thing that is strange about this situation is the fact that Biden is not calling this a national emergency.
No.
Or at least a local emergency.
No, and how long did it take him to shoot those balloons down?
Oh, geez, fuck, weeks, man. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Before that, there was white powder coming off of those balloons,
white powder
correct?
as well. People quickly have forgotten the
and
white powder that was coming off of those things.
People were getting sick.
That's right.
Okay.
It's very easy to just like, oh, look at Hulu, blah, 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 watch something and forget about real world, okay?
Secondly, there was those mysterious, whatever.
I'm fucking mysterious.
Like, I don't know, they were unidentified objects. They thought they were UFOs going in fast and stuff like that. Could it be some kind of new technology that China was trying out? And then another thing is...
Could have been Russia as well. Though,
right. Another
because look
thing
at them
is
being aggressive with us now.
Check into the background of this driver and find out, is he in cahoots with possibly China?
Well,
or something
you're not
like
ever going to find that out right now.
I'm just saying, though, you think about it. All these things could very well be connected with China.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, to do this quickly, is that, okay, that train did not go 20 miles to EP like that.
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you that right now. And if it did, and somebody has proof of that, like, I will come back on the radio, I will say that I was absolutely wrong. That I know nothing as a conductor on the railroad. Well, soon to be again, an railroader. That train did not make 20 miles like that.
Yeah.
Okay? So, whatever happened in EP, let's get some video of that. Was there some video in EP?
I don't know.
Okay? There seems to be video every fucking where else. Do you got video in EP? Weird. No. So you can't really tell us what truly happened Okay, we have one video of the controlled explosion, and that was it.
Yep.
Okay, so you don't know how it went down. You don't know if the powers went off the track and dug into the ground, or power stayed on the track and everything collapsed behind them.
If they slid, though, let's say if the train,
we don't know the cause.
Possible though, if the oil trains flipped over and slid, is it possible that it could push that train 20 miles?
Oh no, absolutely not. No. Look, okay. Even if that train wanted to stop on a normal emergency, like if I pull the old shit button for being a conductor, that's only going to be a mile and a half. That train could, depending on how long. I don't know the specifics of the train. Okay, like the length, the weight, and this and that. And I know there's some news people out there talking about that shit. I can assure you, the conductor and engineer and crew, train master, and all that shit, yard master, short yards, they fucking know what they're doing. Okay, with the weight. Mm-hmm. All right, as far as the oil tankers, the chemicals on board, and the not radioactive material that they had. Okay, they still knew what they were doing.
Yeah, right.
Okay, if I'm just gonna throw the dart right now on this. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna throw the dart unless, like I said, somebody calls in and tells me otherwise. This train was derailed on purpose. Okay, I don't. That Hot Wheel, 20 miles away, I'm just going to tell you right now, it's not going to cause the devastation that you have seen in EP at all. That was 20 miles away. No, the train isn't going to slide on the rails for 20 miles, okay? Once that Hot Wheel went, which it looked pretty close to fucking going, okay? Mm-hmm. And once you pass that detector, that detector, unless it was malfunctioning, which, it's pretty rare, whatever, but even with that being said, the detector or the engineer is going to know something's wrong. They're going to hit an emergency, okay? Conductor's going to hop out and see what the fuck the problem is, okay? I did this fucking, 10, 12 times a night sometimes. Mm-hmm. Okay? You gotta walk your ass 160 cars back and see what the fuck's wrong. And it's a Hot Wheel, so you just gotta cut it off. Okay? So anyway,
what is a Hot Wheel? For people that don't know.
Yeah, a Hot Wheel is exactly that. It's just the brake is stuck basically to the wheel, and it burns the brake pad all the way off, and then it just has metal on metal, starts heating up the wheel as it's going until the fucking surface of the fucking sun. How do you cut
it off?
Well, you don't cut it off. Well, how do you cut it off? You mean all you do is cut off the air supply to it. So. Oh, okay. That's it. So that you basically cut out that train.
Oh, okay.
Or that car.
So that train has no brakes.
Yes, it would essentially you're turning all air off on that. It's just nothing on that. You're just pulling it. Okay, so you just cut the retainer valve off and blah blah blah. And
so if it's possible that they did that and there is no brakes, could that cause the train to keep going more?
No. I'm trying to understand what you're saying here. So
I'm trying to say, okay, let's say if they derailed, okay?
Well, you're thinking they derailed. We don't quite know that yet.
Okay, but if they derailed, okay, and that one car that was cut off with no brakes, could that possibly keep pushing the train forward?
No.
What did you say about 20 miles?
Okay, whatever happened with that video, 20 miles away, okay, where you saw the wheels on fire?
Yeah.
Okay. I would probably guesstimate.
So you're saying it started hot wheeling 20 miles away?
All indications from that video, yeah. There was a hot wheel, okay? Where something was malfunctioning in those axles, okay? On that axle, whatever have you, on that green car. And so usually what happens is the whole thing passes over the detector, okay? Yeah. All the train has to go by.
Right.
Okay. Once the flashy thing on the back of the fucking train, that doesn't mean it's the back of the train, by the way, guys. It means that there's airflow through the train. Okay. There you go. There's your knowledge of the fucking day. Oh. All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
If it got by there.
Yeah.
And somehow the detector didn't say, hot box, hot wheel, whatever.
Right.
And you were still going, something else would be happening. Okay, this is where you turn back to the engineer.
Do you get any warnings at all if
yes.
something is wrong with your train? Do you get lights going on or any warnings?
An engineer, especially on, the ACs and this and that, they got some, pretty high-tech computer equipment for the engineer, So you can look at very detailed shit, okay? So if something's off just a smite and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So I'm sure the engineer saw the, miles per hour starting to go down. Okay? Because, that little grain car, if it did end up burning its wheel off or something like that, something happened to the truck, okay? And when I say truck, that's what holds the two wheels, okay?
So even if it's in the middle, let's say the grain car's in the middle
yes.
of these 160 cars.
Yes.
That grain car, just itself,
yes.
with the Hot Wheel, can slow the train down?
Absolutely.
Really?
If it starts, because you don't...
Because you have the other power behind you with the other train cars that still have the brakes going and everything.
If you're thinking the way I think you're thinking, NS doesn't run with rear power or central distributed power, I don't think. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. There's no help. There's no helper.
Oh, okay.
At least from what I know, I don't think there was a helper or if they were using distributed power or not. But for that incident, okay, when you saw 20 miles away, even without a detector warning, the engineer would start to notice that there's something up.
Right.
Okay? If he's, like I said, an old head engineer that really knows his shit, he is going to put that train into a control stop.
Yeah,
okay,
but you
it's
said not to hit the old shit handle or the emergency handle because
I wouldn't hit the old shit button.
That would derail it real fast, right? You said that's what happens.
That was my particular situation. We were coming around a huge turn at 49 miles per hour.
Okay.
Now, if I would have hit the old shit brake then, all the oil cars that were behind us coming from Winnipeg would have shot right off into Langston, or what is that fucking place over there? Lake Bronson?
Oh,
sorry, Lake Bronson. There was an incident that happened over there, but you guys don't know about it, so forget about it. So, yeah, no. So you wouldn't hit the OSHA button as a conductor on this situation. The engineer will bring it down to what's called a controlled stop. So it's like an emergency stop, but it's totally controlled. So everything comes down slow, everything's good, nothing's going to derail.
How long can that take, though?
You take about half a mile, depending how fast you're going. I don't know how fast the speed is. I got to check that trackage out. But it depends. I would say about a mile on average, okay, for that train to come to a stop. If there was some sort of derailment back there or that wheel fell off. Okay,
so that's 3 miles then. Because
to come to a stop, it would take about a mile and a half.
Right, but let's say it was a mile before they noticed the Hot Wheel.
Okay, so this is why I swear to God, if this is why people like her on the fucking show, I'm fucking done. All right. So anyway, so what you're telling me now here is that from the point the train passed the detector,
yes,
is how far?
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ,
listen,
man!
right,
it would probably be a good. Depending on the length of the train, the speed, this and that,
from the time it passed the detector to when it
would probably be 2 miles, maybe 3.
Before the crash.
Depending when the engineer started seeing some weird shit going down.
Before the crash.
Okay, it didn't. Okay, it didn't crash 20 miles away.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
No.
And I cannot recall the name of that city. It's like Solarius or something like that. But it did not. Nothing happened there.
Okay, so what happened is, let's say it passed a mile past the detector, and it noticed it was hot wheeling. Okay, yes. Right?
Had a hot box. Okay.
Hot box. Okay, yeah. But the conductor did not go out and fix it. Instead, the engineer tried the control stop. Okay?
No. You got that a little wrong there.
He did the control stop because he noticed something was wrong. Okay? So the control stop would take him probably about a mile and a half. A control stop would be
about a half a mile to a mile.
Half a mile to a mile to do a full control.
On a few certain factors. So I'm giving you like the average of that. Okay? And no. What would happen is the engineer...
Yes.
Would notice that there is some sort of problem back there.
That's what I said. Yes.
Then the conductor would say, I'll go check it out. They turn the radios on. The conductor would start walking. Okay?
Uh-huh.
He'd have it sitting there. Right? conductor is looking for any defects on that fucking train.
Yeah.
All right? So again, like what used to happen to me here, you get to walk 160 cars back in, 24 inches of snow. So, but, I'm thinking what happened in this scenario is that possibly the detector was wrong, and for whatever's God's purpose was, that wheel stayed on for 20 miles and finally fucking just... Because it's hard to explain. If that wheel was like that 20 miles away, and it somehow managed to stay intact 20 miles away, I mean, it would probably be like a mini explosion, like boom. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like all the rails, the truck itself. Now, depending on where the oil cars were, the chemical cars, the key train cars, stuff like that. The thing we don't have is, we don't have any visual evidence of what happened in EP. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So did the detector near EP detect it, but it was too late, and the other one had malfunctioned, or it wasn't hot enough? But you can clearly see from the video that it was hot enough for a detector to say, hot box. Detection, hot box. Okay? So, in this crazy world, okay, woo-hoo, crazy world, maybe that truck held together right until it got into EP. And there was so much pressure and so much heat on that truck that it ripped everything apart and literally caused a massive explosion.
Right.
Because I'm sure if I was the conductor on that train and it got all the way to EP and I got out to check it, okay, say it was like 120 cars back and I got out to check it, right?
Right.
Probably about 30 cars down, if this was the case, it went from that one point, 20 miles away, to that point in EP, and it held the trucks together still, just burning up. By the time I got to like the 30th or 40th car, and say it was like the 160th car or whatever, a little less than that, I would already start sweating and feeling the heat. Okay, do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
How far of a distance that is, that you're starting to be like, God damn, and you're still more than 60 some odd cars away?
They're saying it's a malfunctioning axle.
Hello, everybody! Look what I just said. So there you go.
There you go.
The axle, if they're saying that. Now, of course, don't you take that with a grain of salt, by the way, until we see evidence from the FRA and NTSB. But there you go. I just called it. So the axle made it all the way to EP, and when it got into EP, the pressure and heat on that motherfucker would put the sun to shame.
Yeah, the National Transportation Safety Board, which is the leading investigation into the derailment,
Sure.
said it believes a mechanical issue with one of the rail car axles is responsible for the accident.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. I just talked to you about it. So what happened is it somehow made it 20 miles, and those sons of bitches didn't know it didn't hit the detector 20 miles away. It hit the detector probably in EP. And by the time you get hit in EP, you're going to have a fucking small supernova fucking happen down with your fucking grain cart 160 cars down. So, that's what started it. Usually the buffers are empty grain cars. So I don't know exactly where that car was in the whole consist, but yeah, that would have probably, I imagine, be the buffer. It finally went, and when that car went, everything, I would have to see the manifest, but the chemical cars were right behind there.
And Salem, East Palestine.
There you go. And yeah, there you go. I mean that's what happened. It just one of those rare things, man, where it missed that detector. Okay, or it was a malfunctioning detector, and they caught it at EP, probably at the last minute, and it was a grain car. I could see that. And we don't know where the power was in that video, because they're only showing pieces of that video.
Right.
If I could see where the power was, I could absolutely tell you that was a buffer car, and those chemical cars were behind it, along with the other
140 car chain.
Was it 140 cars?
140
No, wow,
cars.
jeez, reducing the fucking train size, huh? But
preliminary findings will be within 30 days.
Well, I already told you the fucking findings. You're
yeah.
not fucking wait. I mean, that was a fucking problem. But now, here you go. Biden's like, well, we don't need you guys don't need fucking money for that.
Yeah.
But, LGBTQ fucking plus sign 2, 4H, 8, times 45. We'll give you all the money that you guys need.
Yeah.
Okay? As a matter of fact, come to the White House, man.
Right.
Yeah, let's have a little party.
Right,
I'll play with your penis, you play with mine. And, it's out of fucking control for him to say that this is not a federal or national emergency or whatever have you. Okay? This plume cloud is just puffing the fuck away and going with the wind wherever it wants to go. And wherever it's going, people are getting blisters. They're coughing blood. Okay? Not good. Okay? They mention, because the news, the media, the leftists, sons of bitches, I mean, they're so stupid. They say things like fallout. Okay? Radioactive. Like, what? Why did you say that? So it's like, come on, NS, man. That was a fucking nuke train. Okay? Let's come on through. Sneak right on through EP here.
Yeah.
Oops. You, since you take care of your fucking cars, your goddamn fucking axle fucking went on that fucking wheel. And next thing you know, fucking there is no EP ever again. Because it is contaminated. It's evacuated. Fucking National Guard's called in. God damn it, NS. It's like... I thought it was bad enough when their goddamn shooters in the fucking engines literally smelled like shit. And there was shit water coming out. It was on the floor of the main cab.
Right.
And then there was a stream of some sort of flying bug that was like... It was like a line going into the toilet.
Jesus.
And you had to open up all the fucking windows. Okay? And you had to do this for 12 fucking hours in those goddamn NS powers. So, oh my god. But there's NS too, by the way, saying that, hey, we're not fucking responsible for this. See ya. Yeah, it's like, wow, right in the middle of everything that's going on with the railroads right now. Everybody else is like, woohoo, NS, man, you are fucked. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, because all the shit that's going down. And, it's, there's going to have to be more investigation. We're going to have to hear a little bit more. But that whole place, because this just didn't happen yesterday. This is going on a week.
Yeah.
Okay, probably more than that, actually. I think it happened February 3rd. So all those chemicals, all that radioactive material has seeped into the ground, into the water supply, and is also everywhere in the air. You better find out where the wind is fucking blowing.
Right.
Okay? Because if it's coming your way, and if the goddamn fucking movie White Noise says this is going to happen, I mean, can you do any part? They had the fucking siren and everything. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, how could you be? There's no coincidences. There's fucking no goddamn coincidences. It's like, of course there's going to be a movie about the same fucking thing in Ohio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're like halfway through the movie right now, in reality. So,
yeah.
I don't know. It just insane shit. And we're not even halfway there.
I know.
There's just a multitude of things that we need to talk about. But yeah, check out that J.D. Vance video that is making the rounds. This thing is viral, baby. Of this oily type substance that comes out of the creek when he drags a stick through it. And folks, like I said, you're anywhere in that region, okay? I'd be getting fucking bottled water, okay? Get some, whatever. Bottled whatever. Just don't drink the fucking water out of the sink. Let's put it that way. Coming up in the next hour, we're going to have a few other things. Of course, we're going to continue to talk about Biden rejects federal disaster assistance for Ohio town impacted by toxic, possibly radioactive, train derailment. Because that stuff's not important. Not important at all. What else we got coming up? So the White House doctor, whoever the fuck that may be, because he's certainly hiding. Never heard of him. Never seen him. Claims that Biden is fit to office. He's good to go, folks. But there's just one problem. There was no cognitive test. So it was kind of just like, hey, do you know anything about medicine, or are you a doctor, psychology, whatever have you? Here's like $1,000, and do you just say that I'm smart enough to be president of the United States right now?
Yeah, right.
And people seen that and they're like, wow, man, that's from a real fucking doctor. How about that? And then we're like, wait a second, the son of a bitch didn't do one fucking thing.
Yeah.
There was no cognitive abilities test at all.
No.
Because that's kind of the part you need.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, dude. So anyway, we'll talk a little bit about that.
We all know he's not fit anyway.
He's not fit. How about this, boys? Men's prostate cancer. I got to talk about this next time because it's funny. It's like it's sort of like things flow together. Talking about Denis Leary lately. Listen to his audiobooks and all that. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna go. I can't say this aloud. Man's prostate cancer may have caused him to suddenly develop an Irish accent. Like, I hate to laugh at that prostate cancer stuff, but that's kind of funny. Like, oh my God, I got cancer. Lucky charms. But we'll be talking about that. Oh, man, Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, he's so scary. Let's see. Canada suspends Lake Huron search for UFO.
Nice.
So, Canada is calling it a UFO. But they've stopped the search.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about it lately.
We had some pretty high-tech shit up there helping us out, Mm-hmm. It's like you absolutely know that they know, I mean, fucking pinpoint know where that craft went down. Okay, and every one of them are like, it's gone, we don't know, we're done with this, like that. I mean, seriously, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not gonna dude, it was a fucking UFO. You're not gonna fucking look for this thing? I gotta go home. It's bedtime. It's like, Jesus Christ, guys. So, something's up with that. You don't know what's up with that. We haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, yeah.
But I do have plenty to talk about with Flight MH370. There's, speaking of movies, there's another one coming out that actually kind of makes sense. And I think we're going to take a quick break here, but when we come back, folks, like I said, we're going to talk about Flight MH370 and China being possibly involved with taking this craft down. This is Daily. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, this is Daniel Brewer live with you, host of Night Talks Radio and NTR Daily. I hope you're enjoying our broadcast tonight, but I got a few things I need to tell you. Folks, if you got a single patriotic bone in your body, you absolutely need to check out our conservative buddies at patriotshit.com. That's right. I said patriotshit.com. Patriot Shit Outfitters have a wide range of high-quality American-made products. None of that communist Chinese crap. Patriot Shit Outfitters have awesome, high-quality patriotic patches, as well as super patriotic gun holsters. Even for those of us who have the Glock 19X. Customizable, you say? That's no problem at patriotshit.com. Say you want your specific constitutional rights, or even the Bill of Rights, customized on your gun holster. patriotshit.com can do it. Mega fan? Trump just announced his 2024 presidential bid. If you want to show your support, Patriot Shit Outfitters can do that for you. By customizing your gun holster with, say, Trump 2024. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, folks. Patriot Shit Outfitters have patriotic flags. How about a little Don't Tread on Me and much, much more? They also have the Incredible Sharpie. The Incredible Sharpie is simply amazing. Say you're trapped in floodwaters or go off a bridge into the water and your car is sinking. Just break out the Incredible Sharpie and slam it to the window. That window will break. You'll be able to sneak free and swim to get that life-saving air. On top of that, people around you in public won't even know that you have a weapon on you. So, since Biden told the left to attack any Republicans or conservatives, they won't have a clue. Oh yeah, and for those patches that I spoke about earlier, you gotta have a place to put them, right? PatriotShit.com has adjustable mission caps with loop area for morale patches. Not to mention shirts as well. Also, multi-purpose bug-out bags, along with multi-purpose backpacks. Need some stuffing stockers for Christmas? Why don't you get the family a few bracelets? Bracelets that say, "Fuck Biden," the perfect family Christmas gift. And of course, PatriotShit.com works exclusively with Glock. Also, for law enforcement, they have handcuffs. And those few items that I just mentioned are simply just the beginning. So get up, get off the couch, head to your computer, and type in PatriotShit.com. Purchase everything that you need, and then at checkout, type in the code REDWAVE24 for 10% off orders over $10 or more. Again, that's REDWAVE24 for 10% off $10 or more in purchases. On behalf of Patriot Shit Outfitters, this is Daniel Brewer from Night Talks Radio. Go get conservative.
One more Saturday night, you're wearing them jeans so tight. I'll keep waiting for the perfect moment when you're dancing like that with that shirt and that hat. God, I'll need just one more drink. be unbreakable. Yeah, you got me thinking. Oh, you got me thinking out loud. You kept me waiting for the next time around. My heart is beating faster than the beat of a drum. Oh, we're all excited, just waiting for the night to come. I'm getting ready, 'cause we're second tonight. Oh, won't you come a little closer? When you got what you need, when you hurt, you still bleed. Well, it's time that you come down. Without love, when you're down on your luck, you can make it. Without love, we all fall hard. Oh, you got me spinning.
Streaming to you live from Spreaker.com and somewhere deep in the great upper Midwest. If you're ready for a ride, you can call NTR anytime by dialing the nationwide caller line at 1-507-384-9390. First-time callers can reach Night Talks Radio at 1-507-307-4424. Text Daniel and NTR exclusively at 1-218-689-7126. Now, from somewhere in the great upper Midwest, here's your hosts, Daniel Brewer and Jennifer Gregerson.
When you're down on your luck, you can make it. Without love,
Thursday night, everybody. NTRN Daily. Daniel Brewer with your wonderful, magical co-host, Jennifer Gregerson. Jennifer, are you there?
I am.
Well, I guess we're kind of bitching.
Yeah, kind
A
of.
lot of bitching. The
There
song's
is.
about love, but we're going to be, doing a little bitching,
Yeah.
We love to bitch. How about that?
Yeah, right.
Sound good? How is everybody doing out there? If you want to call the show, you heard the call in. We would be happy to talk to you.
Yes, we would. What are the call-in numbers?
I don't know. That's the way we put in the intro.
Well, good.
So if you want to call the show, make sure you catch the intro. All right. No, actually, the call-in lines, if you want to call in nationwide, you can call at 507-384-9390. If you're a first-time caller and you're a little bit scared and you're like, son of a bitch, and you're almost about to poop a little poop out of your butt. I don't know. You can call the guest line, first-time guest line, at 507-307-4424. Poop a little poop out of your butt?
I don't know.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying.
Like, man, talk about fucking I'm not ready for Saturday Night Live shit. But anyway, we're back for the second hour of Night Talks Radio.
Saturday night neither. It's Thursday night.
By the way, I hope you enjoyed the White House and their new song. We had to get that out there because it's been quite a while.
It has. I hope Spreaker does not shut us down for that because we did have permission.
I'll
and
handle
the consent form is on its way too.
We have consent forms and such.
They will be on
and
their
copyrights.
way. They will be on their way within the next week.
There's some you made a fellow in the Pacific Midwest come in his pants.
Oh my god! Are you serious?
He's right. I'm sitting on the toilet and I just like it's a different fucking. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I look. He's like, don't break the law, asshole. It's like, I wonder who this is. Let me check the fucking. Oh, Portland. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. I see what's happening here because that's funny because we've been doing this since I don't know, fucking last year.
Yeah,
and
right.
all of a sudden this fucking happens twice.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, guess what, jackass? We do have fucking copyrights. We do have fucking license, okay? Mm-hmm. And every fucking other song that you fucking hear on New Music Now is going to have a license as well, a copyright. So suck my dick.
Hey, come on now.
Okay?
Okay.
No,
All
it's
right.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
He's too busy sucking too much dick anyway, so I'm going to give him a break.
Okay.
All right. I'm not going to say any names, sir.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so
What are we talking about?
well,
Butterflies?
we have another virus that broke out, you guys. Okay,
shit.
so be very careful because
Told you. The Gen 19.
The WHO is involved in this again.
Boy.
All right.
The World Health Organization.
This virus is called the Marburg virus. Marburg.
Just whatever name.
Marburg virus.
I mean, can you at least just fucking, be like, okay, this is the Tim virus.
It's infected tissue. It's infected tissue, basically. It causes a deadly disease characterized by hemorrhagic. What is it?
Jesus Christ.
Hemorrhagic fever? Is that what it is? Hemorrhagic fever?
Hemorrhagic fever,
hemorrhagic fever,
yes, okay.
So whatever that is.
You're bleeding.
You gotta,
like out of your eyeballs and shit.
Look that up.
With a fever,
I mean, seriously.
by the way. So,
all right, so right now it's happening in Equatorial Guinea.
By the way, damn it, my ticket
so listen,
my flight to
fucking
Equatorial Guinea or whatever.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna have to cancel it now.
So the virus disease broke out for the first time on February 13th. Yeah. The virus is related to Ebola. And causes, like we said, symptoms of hemorrhagic
so basically
fever.
It's fucking Ebola.
It has a fatality rate up to 88%.
Oh, get the flying fuck out of here. What is that based off of? Four people?
So the WHO in Switzerland, Switzerland, is convened an urgent meeting yesterday to discuss the feasibility of testing Marburg vaccines that are in various stages of development.
You must find the way to get the COVID-type virus back.
So, apparently it has been linked to 9 deaths among 25 suspected cases since January.
Walk it off. You'll be fine.
So, that's what's going on there. So be careful. There's another virus floating around, and it's not the coronavirus. This is close to Ebola, So,
here's
be careful.
reality.
There's going to be an outbreak pretty soon.
Who's
just letting you know ahead of time.
Who's on shortwave tonight?
I don't know, but just to let you know ahead of time, there's going to be another outbreak in the United States. If the WHO is behind
you keep spitting on my face when you're fucking talking, for fuck's sakes.
If the WHO is behind it, come on now.
TRF 244, by the way. Anyway.
TRF 244, what's that?
I saw anybody out there on shortwave tonight.
Oh.
Okay, so, were you fucking saying something? Were you going to do something? What are you doing?
Yeah, I got some other things to say here.
Oh, fuck. I got so much to say. We don't have enough time. We don't have enough money.
No, we're okay.
What subscription would you like? Holy shit, we don't have that.
All right, so there is a race to an RSV vaccine that could soon be over decades after the first attempt. The FDA is posed to approve a multiple RSV vaccine this year.
When are they going to understand the meanings of the words fuck and you? Okay? Stop doing all your... Okay, anything that has to do with fucking with my DNA...
Yeah, right.
Fuck off!
Yeah, so listen to this. Okay, so roughly 6 decades after the first attempt to develop a vaccine for the respiratory... syncytial virus, the Food and Drug Administration is poised to approve several shots by next winter. No RSV vaccine has ever been approved in the U.S.
Let me know what that's going to
be.
And
the FDA is reviewing 2 applications.
They're going to force me?
Listen to this. Oh, they're going to have a vaccine from Pfizer again.
Oh, Pfizer.
And
Pfizer getting out there again.
And another from GlaxoSmithKline, both of which are for people ages 60 and up.
Man, Pfizer must be really hurting, man.
Considering that RSV basically is in infants and not 60 and up.
Right. Well, essentially what's in these shots, though, is fucking with your DNA. I mean, that's what it is. This whole RNA bullshit and that, the M, whatever have you. It's messing with your DNA.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
It's things in the medical world, in the normal world, with normal people that don't have dire plans to kill everybody on Earth, take all the money and go to a fucking mountain somewhere. You don't get this shot.
Yeah, so then they sit there and they talk about...
Don't need it.
both of them are for ages 60 and up. And then they go and they talk about the statistics here. And they say RSV...
Well, those side effects don't kill the old people that are ready to die. What?
Then they go and they talk about RSV infects most people by age 2.
Oh,
and if it is common to contract the virus multiple times throughout lifetime in the U.S., the virus kills more than 10,000 adults, 65 and older, and around 300 children under 5 every year.
And folks, just learn fucking simple math, man.
Jeez.
I mean, that's all you gotta fucking do. Did you hear the number she just said? I mean, repeat those. I mean, are you really scared of 10,000?
Yeah.
How many people are in the United States? It's nearly 400 million.
And then here we got...
no, it's not a fucking problem.
No.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And then here...
There's still people fucking wearing masks in Thief River Falls and Red Lake Falls.
I know.
You know how bad I'm going to be like, give me the fucking mask. I'm going to take it out right now. I'm going to fucking put it in the parking lot and I'm going to run it over with the goddamn car.
Right.
It's like, take the fucking mask off, you fucking idiot. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, well, then here's another one. You know, this is kind of interesting here because I have been over by the Andromeda Galaxy.
You have? Right? Oh, shit. We're talking about your dreams again or something?
Yeah, my dreams, you know, and me being in contact with Igon, you know, and being to the planet Zeteria has been over by the Andromeda Galaxy. Anyways, listen to this. All right, so astronomers detect a mass migration of stars converging on Andromeda.
Together.
Okay?
Like me and you on the bed at nighttime.
Astronomers know that galaxies grow over time through mergers with other galaxies, all right? So we can see it happening in our galaxy. The Milky Way is slowly observing the large and small Magellanic clouds and the Sagittarius dwarf spheroidal galaxy, okay? So for the first time, astronomers have found evidence of an ancient mass migration of stars into another galaxy. They spotted over 7,000 stars in Andromeda.
Really?
Or our nearest neighbor.
So they're basically like, we're getting the fuck out of here? Or what? You said migrate.
Yep, they're migrating.
So like they went through like a Mexican southern border?
I don't know. I mean, there's just... you know, and I was looking the other day,
southern border galaxy.
Looking at astronomy, I was looking over by the Andromeda Galaxy
we really have to fix our studio, by the way.
Yesterday I was looking on it, you know, right?
Yeah.
And, I know it's falling apart. I'm sorry. We got to get new stools.
Jesus fucking Christ, I feel like...
If anyone wants to help us, you know, donate to...
It's not even the equipment.
To Night Talks Radio, you know, these stools are very hard on our ass.
Like, do you have a chair?
Yeah.
You know, like,
right, exactly.
Christ.
Donate a chair, you know, whatever. We'll give you our address. You can send us a chair.
Money, man.
Whatever, you know. I mean, seriously.
Nice,
comfortable chairs, you know.
Like a bar stool sort of deal?
Not a bar stool.
Well, like these. I want like these. I like these.
Yeah, I know, but we're sitting on like
padding on them, you'd be okay.
You know,
you'd be okay. You know what I mean? But just take pity on us, will you?
I know my ass has some cushion, but goddamn,
it certainly does.
It doesn't have much cushion. It doesn't.
Your one hemisphere over here is hanging out, and the other hemisphere is over there.
It doesn't have much cushion sitting on this rock hard stool. You know, we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time.
All right. Do you have something else to talk about?
So that's kind of interesting, you know, and stuff like that. But like I said, I was looking on my daughter's phone the other day.
Your daughter?
Our daughter. We were looking on her phone the other day, right? And she has that, that astronomy app or whatever that you put on?
Oh, shit.
Stellarium.
Stellarium? That's the best one, Stellarium.
Yeah. And I was
highly recommended.
And I was looking over by Andromeda and over by the galaxy, and I saw a whole bunch of stars and everything like that. So I can see exactly what they're talking about. That is getting overrun by stars.
It's all real time, you know.
You know, so and one of those stars, honestly, one of those areas is where I was at, and I don't know where it was, you know, because I can't remember, I can't recall, because it's like they wipe your memory when they bring you over to their planet because they don't want you to know where it is just yet.
You know, I stick with what I said. There's no fucking coincidences.
There
are no coincidences.
They'll let me know one day where it's at.
Yeah,
when I have to go there, you know. So listen to this.
You're supposed to save the world again or some shit?
Yeah, but listen to this, all right? So there's a blazing asteroid lights up the sky just hours after being spotted.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we have this DART, right? And this DART is supposed to detect asteroids, and it's supposed to throw them off course and everything. We tried it once, and it did it. It did a job, right?
It was just a test on one that we knew,
It was just a test on one that we knew, yes. Okay? But
I can't wait to finish this.
You can still have the asteroids come through without getting them detected. So we still have to work on that and everything like that.
So
they weren't able to detect this asteroid until it hit our atmosphere.
Right. Now,
that's scary.
With this DART, you know, supposedly it would make things safe, correct?
Could. Maybe.
Who's going to make the call to the other, like 100,000 asteroids that pass by us every single minute?
Yeah, I know.
Because, DART is like, if we happen to catch like a life-ending fucking asteroid coming at us. Mm-hmm. Right now, an asteroid could be hitting us in about 10 minutes. We wouldn't even know about it because they can't catch it because they only scan about 1% of the sky every night.
And did you ever think about maybe that's the technology that the aliens are going to give us?
I mean, okay. Well, apparently the search is off anyway. So there's no UFOs, there's no nothing. What you saw was nothing. That's what I'm going to say next month. But what you saw, it was nothing.
Yeah, I know that, but no, what I saw is what I know, and stuff like that. But, in 2025, a lot of shit's going to hit the fan. So, anyway.
We have a long way to go, man.
For just the 7th time, okay? 7th time now.
Okay.
Astronomers spotted an asteroid in space hours before it came falling down to Earth in a blaze.
Yeah, what we do? They got lucky.
Luckily this one wasn't as big. It appeared to be located, the Hungarian Observatory basically located it.
Yeah, everybody knows about that.
And it fell over by France, but it's nuts.
They got video of it.
And now there is supposedly a meteor that has fallen in Texas, is what they're saying now.
They're falling everywhere.
Yep, in Texas. So, yeah.
You know what that means? You got heavy activity. So it's the first debris of a big mama, maybe.
And Venus is going to be the brightest today. Brightest tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, it's called...
Actually clear outside? Holy shit,
calling it what is that?
14 fucking degrees. Put the fucking shorts on.
Star.
Holy shit.
Shining in the southwest after the sunset. It is Venus. Venus is going to be the brightest object in the night sky from the sun and the moon.
Awesome.
And then they're also talking about... This is one thing that is happening, and this is another rare disease that is happening, so everyone watch out, okay? The buildings and structures were turning blue around the world and in Twin Cities yesterday.
Like, what do you mean, being lit?
Yes.
Okay.
They were blue
the
because they were
fucking moving.
Raising awareness for Angelman syndrome, which is a rare neurogenetic disorder. The syndrome, which shares symptoms and characteristics in other disorders including autism, cerebral palsy, and Prader-Willi syndrome, occurs in 1 in 15,000 births or 500,000 people worldwide. Nearly 160 Minnesota families are impacted by Angelman syndrome, according to the news release. And then it says that in the Twin Cities metro area, these buildings and structures switched to hue, and it just talks about which buildings were switched. Other places were in the Calgary Towers. But one of the biggest fundraising organizations for AS... I
can tell you I've never heard of Angelman syndrome.
No, I know.
That's something I've never heard of.
One of the biggest funding organizations for AS is the Foundation for Angelman Syndrome Therapeutics, called FAST. FAST has invested more than $30 million to bring promising therapeutics to people living with AS.
Like, I think when you say angel man disease or whatever have you, like, the first thing I think of is, like, they're here to save us. Or something, you know what I mean? Like angel man.
Oh,
like,
that's strange how they
like. So this is like a problem or
yeah.
something. Like, what happens if you have angel man syndrome? Like, I mean, what happens
it's
to you? I mean, you get fucking angel wings or something?
No, it's just a neurogenetic disease.
But why do they call it angel?
I don't know why they call it angel.
No, that's gonna fuck me up tonight. All right, I'm gonna switch back to China real quick.
Maybe it was Angel who first got it. You know, I mean. Okay,
you're starting to talk crazy. I'm gonna turn your mic off. All right, let's go back to China because I promised you talked about China. Donald Trump. China. Now look at this. Both Republicans and Democrats are now joining forces to call for a TikTok crackdown nationwide. If you're looking at your phone right now and you have a sound in the background, I thank you very, very much. You are making us probably about 6 cents. But if you're on TikTok as well, or it's on your device, get it the fuck off it. Okay? China knows everything about you. Do you understand? Okay? It's not a government thing anymore. It's nothing like that. You see, this is how socialism happens. Because things with TikTok, they can persuade you. Okay? They can subliminally tell you what to like over a period of time, and you're going to start liking it, whether you know it or not. Case in point, the friendship dance from last year that blew away TikTok for summer of 2022. Everybody had to go do that dance. You had to do it in public, and you also had to pretend like you were grabbing a friend, and the friend had no clue what you're doing, but they started doing it together as soon as the beat hit. Okay? To you, some people are like, wow, that is cool, man. I gotta do that. Look at this. Look how fucking cool. I actually kind of fucking fell for it for like a week. I was like, dude, look at this fucking dude on the show. But, no, that's bad.
Yeah.
They're making you think a certain way. Mm-hmm. Okay? It's very hard to explain because this process happens over a long period of time.
Yeah.
Okay? The method to turn a country or a people into a socialistic society. But this is the perfect way to do it. Soviet Union couldn't do it because they didn't even, not even close did they have technology that we have today, like TikTok and things like that.
Right.
Internet and all that. So they couldn't do their propaganda and subliminal messaging enough to get, shoot it at us like China does.
Right.
To get the result that they wanted.
Yeah.
And now China knows every fucking thing about every person that has had TikTok even on their phone for fucking 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, they know everything about you. Accounts, phone numbers, where you lived, people you know, where you've been, who you've worked for. Everything. Okay? And then we got fucking goddamn balloons flying around from China over our fucking nuclear facilities. Mm-hmm. Okay? Our military nuclear facilities.
Yeah.
Let me not forget the Montana. That's where we have our nuclear fields. Okay, same thing in North Dakota. We got nuclear fields. Oh, let's just let them fly right on over. Let them, as a matter of fact, let it go right through the country and come right down to South Carolina and then go in the ocean and then have Biden go, oh, you better shoot that.
Yeah.
Okay, like, you fucking idiot. So all the information was already transmitted back to China. Okay, obviously Biden's working with China. Yep. Like, this whole story could be like a 2,900 page book. Okay? like Rainbow Six type shit, okay? So, I mean, the pieces are all there.
Yep.
But it's how you going to put it together, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, because you get your fucking China balloon, fucking UFO over Lake Huron, okay, and then you shoot the fucking thing down here, but you don't care about these guys that are flying over the fucking nuclear, depots. Then you got the Alaska balloons, okay, then you got Russia fucking around with us like, hey, bitch, and we got to put up 4 more fucking, fighters and shit up there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got China doing the same goddamn thing to Taiwan, and then you move on to MH370.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm-hmm. That's the Malaysian flight that magically disappeared. Everybody on board was transformed and teleported to another place that we'll never know forever and ever, apparently. Mm-hmm. Oh, and they're just dead because of math. Okay? So, I guess I was like a relative, and I was told by China that, like you, for instance, you died, you have to be dead because of math. Okay? Without any proof. I don't have a finger of you, I don't have any clothes, articles, proof of where you crashed. You are just to believe that because of math, you're dead, deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So that's what they told all the Taiwanese parents, brothers, sisters, sons, daughters, whatever have you. And I mean, they were ready to. The Chinese, the police had to stop them from fucking killing these guys when China said we're calling it off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then of course the Taiwanese government saying that what happened.
Right.
They said we are blaming you, China. And of course China said fuck up, we're done. We're not talking about it no more.
Right.
Just like wow, okay, you don't care about the 200 some odd people that are on board that plane. Okay. So the two things here. Especially about the new movie coming out, and I can't recall the name. What was the name?
I don't remember.
I'm not looking at that name again. I think it was MH37 something or 0 something. But the two big things here that we found out now, key evidence over the years, okay, is that pilot may have been a spy the whole fucking time. You understand? Take 6 or 7 years, become a pilot, okay. The CCP would give you identification to show that you're, Taiwanese, this and that, everything you need, okay? And you do flights back and forth. Hey, you're just a regular fucking pilot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that, nobody would really know anything. So he's got this fucking thing set up at his house, okay, with a bunch of computers, widescreen. It's like a simulator, like you would actually do if you're training to be a pilot, okay? So. Now, what is the thing here is, what is going on back? You know what? Live on radio, folks, you're going to hear an ass whooping. Hey, we got a radio show going on over here. My God. Anyway, I feel like I'm an Irish family. Fuck. Alright, anyway, so, I think this guy trained every single night, or every other night, when he was done. He had very specific coordinates, okay, that he would run on this simulation. The simulation would take him below radar coverage and even below satellite coverage. And he did this over and over and over. It went to the thousands, okay? Like, a little obsessed, maybe? I don't know. Anyhow. So, when the plane took off, there's a universal goodbye that pilots do usually on their last run. Okay. Which means that, they're retiring or whatever have you. So, to say thank you to all the dispatch and towers across the globe, wherever they're at, they make a sort of big W. Okay? So that everybody can see on radar that they're saying thank you and goodbye. Okay? These are little details nobody else thinks about. Okay? So, he did this, the pilot of this Malaysian flight. He said whether he wanted to or not, maybe just something in his head, he did it. He was saying goodbye. Now, don't even come close to bringing up terrorists or anybody like that, because here's the reason. He knew how to flip off the beacon switch. Okay? Which is located underneath. Okay, it would be like the fucking middle of your car. You know what I mean? And it would be underneath a little button. Okay? That only the officer, okay, first officer and captain know about. Okay?
Right.
It's impossible for a terrorist to know about this. Okay? Unless this terrorist was fucking good, man. And fucking flew fucking planes like forever and ever and ever. So, when he did the universal goodbye, that's when the beacon went off. Okay? The thing that he forgot on top of the universal goodbye, like I said, I don't know if that was done on purpose or not, but once he switched that beacon off, he forgot that the satellite's still going to ping the plane at certain altitudes. Okay? So what happened right after he turned off the beacon? He did a sharp reverse turn and went straight down towards Western Australia. He was pinged by satellite several times until he went under satellite radar coverage. Folks, I'm going to tell you right now. Here's what happened. That son of a bitch of pilot was working for China. Almost every night, he studied to be like a Sully times 1,000. To be able to land that fucking plane on the surface of a fucking ocean perfectly. Okay? So it doesn't nosedive. Maybe there's some extra things on that plane that you didn't know about that was inside, whatever have you, that kept it floating. But he learned that technique to make a perfect open water landing. There was probably, say, a Chinese freighter, or maybe some other country that is, like, on our side and kind of on China's side, like India. Okay. They stopped. They got the cargo out, which we have just found out contained hazardous materials of some sort that, of course, we're not hearing about. They took it off the plane, possibly put it in or on to a barge, moved it to the freighter, put it on the freighter, started heading out to a port in China. Okay. The pilot probably went with the pilots. They may have both been on it. Maybe the one pilot got out of there. But everybody else, as soon as they were done, sink the plane, kill them all.
Yeah.
Boom, done, no problem. And nobody is going to have a clue because he finally got under. We know that it just did a sharp turn to the south and was heading towards Western Australia.
Yeah.
Every ping was lower and lower and lower. Okay? And then once you got to that certain level, the pings were no more. But to me, and to a lot of other people, it clearly looked like he was going to make a water landing. A perfect water landing at that, because he practiced every fucking night on his computer at home. Okay? So here's the thing. When this was all going down, days, weeks, months, years after, you would have no clue of something like that happening.
Right.
You would have no clue because you're looking all around the wrong areas. Okay? Because nobody really caught these radar pings and things like that after he turned off his transponder. Okay? So they would have easily got done what they needed to get done in perfect time and be able to deny everything.
Right.
And just sink the goddamn plane with everybody on it. Kill everybody on it. Fuck them. And could this been the start of the whole COVID thing? Because, like I told you, the next fucking year, Obama and Fauci, they're like, hey, dude, I got $3.7 million fucking dollars for you.
Yeah.
Okay, at Wuhan. Okay. Did we somehow get involved? Was Obama and Fauci involved?
Right.
Did they put that into that aircraft, let it fly around for a while?
Maybe.
Okay. And then the plan was, when you leave here, you're going to go here, do a nice water landing that you've been practicing. China or whatever is going to pick up merchandise. Boom, boom, boom. We'll do our payments of $50,000 that we've been doing. Okay?
Possible.
And then you guys go ahead and do your gain of function research.
Yeah.
With Fauci right there shaking hands with the guy. Like, did you do gain of function research? No. Why are you shaking hands with the guy? Yes, you did, dude. And I can't wait till you're on fucking trial, dude, under oath, you fucking dipshit. But anyway.
That could very well have possible, but it could also in the case of the Pan Am flight of 914. So the Pan Am flight of 914, it took off from New York City in 1955 and landed in Venezuela in 1985. Basically, it landed in time. It was like 37 years past.
All right, what are we talking about? Oh, yeah, that was 30. So, yeah. It was a little weird.
So what happened? What happened exactly? Did they actually go into a hole?
That motherfucker, like, he hated himself, like, in the past, and then wanted to kill himself in the future, and then become whatever. Yeah, it was fucked up.
I know, but is there actually a hole in our airspace where we can actually slide in?
I bet there's probably hundreds of fucking wormholes.
Yeah, a wormhole where we can slide in and end up in the future.
Or portals or whatever have you.
So could that possibly have happened to MH370?
I say no, because of the simple fact of the evidence that we do have, by the way.
Right.
You know, we have the evidence that it somehow, why did you turn your transponder off and instantly turn south and went towards Western Australia, getting pinged by the satellite, going lower and lower and lower, as if you were going to make a perfect water landing like you've been practicing on your fucking computer for the past fucking 2, 3, or 4 fucking years. Okay? So we kind of got an idea there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think that happened. I think those passengers were just... Yeah, I don't think the CCP they didn't care about their lives at all. They just, down the plane, put it in the water, kill them all. That was it.
Yeah.
Or when they were getting the cargo, they walked through the plane and just shot them all in the head. You know, they're gone. I mean, they're gone. They're not ever going to be found.
No.
Okay.
They're disappeared.
And then, of course, you got the evidence of the pieces that were found on the beach in South Africa. And people were like, oh my God, that is. And then finally people started, realizing, like, wait a second. Okay, so all these big, giant pieces survived. And like I told you, they were like perfect pieces where a Malaysian Air would have their aircraft identification and things like that, okay? Like, miraculously. Okay, we're the ones that washed up on beach, right?
Right.
So it's like, I don't know. And then people started raising questions. Well, if all of this debris is showing up on the South African shores, why isn't there one fucking cell phone? Why isn't there one fucking tablet? Why isn't there one fucking article of clothing? Why isn't there shoes, shirts, luggage? Because that's mainly what you get out of a crash, And so it didn't take too long to realize the dude that was doing that, he was like, I have begun this search to look at all these pieces I found. It was quickly realized that he was fucking full of shit. Okay? So anybody that believes that MH370 was found in South Africa, or pieces of it anyway, and the story is closed, you're a fucking moron. Go beat your head on the side of a wall somewhere for 5 minutes. Do it now. Alright. Anyway, so that's what's up.
So it says right here, okay? The new evidence states that after nearly 9 years with limited evidence to work on, British engineer Richard Godfrey and US-based MH370 expert Blaine Gibson believe the damage to a recovered piece of the Boeing 777-200ER's landing gear door indicates a deliberate attempt to down the aircraft.
No, I don't buy that at all. That's probably, I'm not sure the article you're reading exactly or whatever, but there were a few gentlemen that were saying that same thing and said they have proof of it. They found it on the beach in South Africa. Okay, it was like, doors for the wheels, front wheels, side wheels, things like that. But that English guy, okay, that we saw in the documentary, I mean, he was like, if anybody believes this, they're fucking idiots. He was like, fucking fools. Like, he was actually kind of cool the way he talked. He was like, this is fucking, Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, you know. So that's how, you know, I mean, so it wasn't true. It's not true at all. Somebody was just trying to make money off of it. Okay, they wanted to be the one that said, "Hey, look, I found MH370." You know, but the thing you forgot about is that, dude, you got to put articles and shit. You know, people, you know, people's bodies, maybe, you know, this and that. He didn't do anything. It was just parts of the plane. So forget about that, dude. But you telling me that all the clothes, luggage, cargo, all that, just what? Where'd that go? You know. So the mystery is getting a little closer to being solved. And in this new documentary that's coming out in March as well, like I said, I'm not sure. You should look up when White Noise came out or is coming out, by the way. But this is coming out in March for sure. Okay, it's going to be on Netflix. By the way, you know, it's like, God damn it, man. There's so many, some good documentaries, and it's like, I don't want to give my fucking money to Netflix. It's suck my fucking dick, you fucking leftist fucks. But it's like, why do you got to put out good fucking shows sometimes, though? You know, it's like, damn it, son of a bitch. You know, it's like, I got to get Disney Plus because of fucking Star Wars. You know, it's like, you fucking LGBTQ fucking 245s8. It's like, ugh.
Well, speaking of that, I've got a good story on that one.
Disney?
No.
Oh, what?
So, Kristi Noem signs a bill forcing trans kids to detransition, then flies to D.C. to stir up the 2024 chatter. South Dakota trans-hating governor Kristi Noem continued her senseless crusade against LGBTQ plus youth this week by signing the Help Not Harm bill.
Yes,
that
I know
outlaws
about that. Yep.
gender-affirming care for transgender kids and teens.
Here you go. What did we just talk about? Literally, like, maybe, 4 hours ago?
Yeah.
We were watching Empire Records. Oh, God, I missed that movie. I missed that time period. Like, can we just go back, 30 years?
Well,
and know each other,
the thing
too?
Is actually,
But Empire Records is just fucking amazing.
Right, by going back and actually looking a little bit more into it, what's happening... Excuse me.
I just want to go back because it was a cool time.
What's happening now to what happened then... There is no, there's no difference. I mean, there was depression and everything back then. People were fucked up back then.
Well, look at this.
People are fucked up now. It's been going on the whole entire time.
That's what I wanted to say. See, this is what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
What's her name in the movie that shaves her fucking hair and cuts her fucking, her wrists and shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Folks, hello? Okay, if you're fucking, by the way, if you're born in the fucking, early 80s, hello? Like, this is called normal.
Normal, yeah.
So, well, not normal, but normal.
Yeah.
In a growing up period.
Right.
Okay,
exactly.
in certain individuals, males or females.
Yeah.
That is called depression.
Yeah,
okay?
Exactly.
Or PTSD. It's not, it has nothing to do with, I'm going to shave my hair and cut myself. It means that I'm not depressed or anything, and that I need some mental help and maybe medicine. It means that I want to be a boy.
Mm-hmm.
No. All of a sudden, I mean, there's no depression. Oh, you want to be a boy?
Yeah.
What the fuck? We should have figured. Same thing with regular guys.
Well, that one girl, she was taking...
Oh, well, shit.
She was taking speed to get through school and everything and stay awake and everything like that. So
shit.
obviously,
I do that every day.
She was... She was depressed and everything like that, and she had anxiety and all that stuff, and she was taking speed for it. So it's been around. Look, everyone, it has been around. This is not new.
But here's the problem. Everybody now, thinks they're, experts, and everybody wants to micromanage everything now.
Yeah.
They micromanage, and micromanage. I mean, to absolutely nothing. I mean, it's to the point where if you read that wrong, you're going to be harassed, or there's going to be a riot because of this. How dare you say that word?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Things like that. It's so bad now,
right,
that you can't get the truth out about anything. Mm-hmm. There is I'm not going to say very little of us. There's actually plenty of us. But they're actually sitting there loading their fucking shotguns right now instead of being on the fucking radio trying to talk everybody down before they fucking all get murdered on the left, okay? But I'm just saying, this is insane what's going on. Minus China right now, minus everything else we were talking about, blah, 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 the train that's going to kill the country. This is insane. It needs to stop. Okay, a conservative Republican president needs to win in 2024. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's no question about that. If we get a, like, I don't even want to fucking say it. You know what I mean? I don't even want to say it if we get another fucking leftist into office. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. You know, right now, knock on wood, it looks real good. Ron DeSantis right now, I think God would be like, and just give him the presidency right now. Okay? Everybody loves Ron DeSantis, unless you're a leftist.
And Trump.
And Trump, it's
going to be a tough
Trump, when you're not busy, give me a call. I got to talk to you for a second, pal. Okay? Just give me a VM or something. But Trump, it's like, okay, two things you're doing wrong here, pal. I love you to death, okay? Trump 2024. But don't attack the Florida governor, okay, and talk shit to your former buddy, okay? Yeah, it's wonderful that you say that you got him elected, which you probably did, actually. But everything else he's done.
Yeah.
He has turned Florida into what it is.
Yeah, it's either going to go one way. It's either going to go, he's going to be the president and you should be the vice president, or you're going to be the president and he should be the vice president. That's the way it should be. Nobody else should be in there.
Here's the thing.
That's the way it should be. But you guys are fighting right now, and that's not going to be that way.
This is the thing. First and foremost, they're simply too big to be president or vice president, either one of them. Well, okay? They are too big. Yeah. You cannot have, say, Ron DeSantis as president and Donald Trump as vice president, or vice versa. Okay? That's like two magnets. Fucking, you can't do it. Okay?
Okay.
So here's the thing. Trump needs to back the fuck off. Maybe even put out there some apologies at one of your fucking rallies, okay, to your buddy, because, dipshit, we need Florida to be red. So, why don't you just back off? Why don't you say, you're you're sorries, okay, man? Mm-hmm. Suck it in, pal. Mm-hmm. All right? And then, why don't you lay low for just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay? Pop back up end of this year. All right? Now, if Ron DeSantis says he's going to go, we don't know yet. Okay? Probably is. Because polls are saying that even with Trump on the Republican side, dude's got like a 20-point lead. Mm-hmm. So, as of right now, it looks like the populace is going to pick Ron DeSantis for the Republican side, the GOP, right now.
Well, he's doing really good in Florida right now, big time.
Oh, they're saying
he's even got it where he can speak about what goes on in Disney.
Oh, he's already told Disney. He said, if you don't like what I'm fucking doing, he says, you can get the fuck out of the state.
Yeah, he's even got it now, so where he can control Disney.
Yeah, and he can control everything that happens, from the schools to everything.
Yep.
And that's what needs to happen. Everything Ron DeSantis is doing is exactly what needs to happen every fucking where.
Yeah, okay? In every state.
Every fucking state, including this goddamn fucking state.
Yeah.
Okay? It's all fucking red besides the goddamn cities.
Yeah, but what about our stupid mayor?
Which stupid mayor?
Or not mayor, but our stupid governor.
Oh, shit. Hope Brian's not listening.
No, sorry. No stupid mayors out there.
I don't think she was talking about that.
I said the wrong thing. Governor. Our stupid governor. He's horrible.
Go.
He is horrible. Well...
No, yeah, I know. When I see his face, I just want to punch it. But, he... it's just like a cavalcade of fuck-ups with him. And, he
is going to turn this state blue... completely blue. I mean, not just the little... He's going to take away the little red that we have and everything like that. He's going to turn it full blue.
Well, he can try. Yeah, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Because up here, there's some...
Yeah, but the stupid laws that he's putting through and everything like that, come on, seriously?
Look, there's going to be a point where those people that I just talked about, the ones that don't decide to make a radio show like we did, the ones that are sitting there going, yeah? Mm-hmm. Walls? That's what you're gonna do? Sitting there, just fucking every weapon you can fucking imagine.
Cleaning it.
Okay? Just cleaning it, loading it, make sure it's all ready at the door and this and that, and just waiting. Waiting for either a couple things. for Biden to take your guns, or for Wallace to put some bill in place or something
about guns, or something,
where like the National Guard is going to come to your house or military or something like that.
Yeah,
like it's going to be that first door that opens is going to be Civil War II. Like I'm going to put it that way. So no. The red is not going to lose in this state. The red is going to be in place because the blue knows they need to stay in your little twin cities because if you come out, now you don't got buddies around you.
Yeah.
Now you got people that will shoot you in the fucking head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get back to the fucking cities, will you?
Yeah.
But it's but this is why we're moving south.
Is Waltz in the cities? Does he live in the cities?
Where the fuck is somewhere around there? I think it's like Bloomington or some shit. I gotta look it up. I don't know. He's like fucking duck hunting or some shit. It's like he's always. I mean, it's like, dude, you look like a fucking idiot. He's like
he comes up here fishing.
You know what? Something. He looks like he's like our. He's like the government version of President Putin when he's out there fucking fishing and shit and all this and that. Except he doesn't take his shirt off.
Yeah,
that's it. That's what Waltz is. He's a goddamn Putin. Okay, he's goddamn. The government of Minnesota acts like Putin. It looks like Putin in pictures. It's just ridiculous. Oh yeah, and minus the fucking 80 extra pounds. But so yeah, it's it's from stealing all the COVID money meant for people to eat, but it's okay.
The laws he's got out. I mean, seriously, this hair law. I mean, what the heck?
It's like, dude,
who cares about your hair?
I don't I'm gonna just be honest. Like, not even in the future. Okay, I'm thinking about the future. Am I ever gonna be like, dude, I don't like your fucking hair style? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I may be like, dude, what the fuck? You got bedhead or something. Yeah. Something like that. But I'll never be like, I dislike your fucking hair. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
so I'm not gonna like you because of your hair.
Because you're black, I don't like your hair. Do you understand? Yeah. It's like that thought never has come across my mind. There's one thing that did come across my mind. Black people's hair. One thing came across my mind. I was like, how do they get their dreads? Yeah. And how do they wash their hair? But now with me saying that, will that be a crime?
No, I don't think so, because you're asking.
Okay,
but the dreads is actually really interesting because it's like a twisted braid. They're dreads.
It is neat. And I knew a bunch of white kids from like the late 90s.
The only thing I wonder is that with the dreads, and stuff, they're hard to do. They're very hard to do.
No, yeah, like they have to keep them forever. When you do them, you got to keep them, man.
Black men and black women. They have to go to a special stylist.
Oh, you're walking a racist line right now.
No, listen though. They have to go to a special stylist of their kind.
So what you're saying is that they're different? They're racist?
No, I'm just...
You're racist?
No, I'm saying that because we don't know their hair. We don't know how to do their hair.
You know what?
We don't
Stop
study
right there.
it or
God's
anything
looking
like
at you right now, and he says, you know what, Jennifer? He's pointing his finger, and he's going, damn you, Jennifer. And lightning bolt comes right down, and he says, why do you have to be so elite and racist and white and privileged? All right, folks, anyways, we got to take a break.
Real quick, so what I'm telling you here, real quick, okay?
Did we even talk about anything important? Go ahead, hurry up. We gotta wrap this.
So like I said, they have to go to their own special, salon person or whatever. Okay, whatever. So they know how to do this and everything.
Right, racism.
But the one thing I want to know is what is the whole thing about the pick in your hair? Why did they do the pick in the hair?
Well, you know what? We'll think about that when we come back. We have one more hour of daily. We're having some fun, people. I hope you hang out with us tonight. Thursday night, the new Friday night, everybody. This is NTRN Daily.
하늘께까지 telling me that you Gucci 너답지 않지 got me driving like a movie 난 아직 굳이 걱정 따윈 없지 pedal to the floor only seconds left to go 새벽 4시 오 아침까지 미안한다고 말하지 나답지 않지 got me calling like a movie 난 아직 굳이 걱정 따윈 없지 pedal to the floor only seconds left to go Intention falling
Hey everybody, Daniel Brewer from Night Talks Radio and NTR Daily. Hey, if you're looking for safe, natural, and amazing products for both you and your loved ones, Valhalla Beard and Body is the store for you. So the owner, Timothy McMahon, takes absolute pride in everything that he does and makes. Suffering from skin problems, Timothy found himself spending way too much money on products that simply didn't work. So just out of the blue, he made up his mind to try and make his own products. So this is where the magic began. Valhalla Beard and Body has several different bars of soaps, scents, wax melts, beard care products, and soap savers. Everything is homemade and made from bees rescued from the state of Arizona. This absolutely unique conservative store also has bundles, kits, and soon to come shampoo products. So if you're tired of wasting your money on far-left companies that don't care about you whatsoever, head on over to ValhallaBeardandBody.net and check out some of the natural products. I think the secret ingredient is leftist tears. That will leave you smelling good, looking great, and enjoying soft skin results. Oh, and don't forget to click on the code NTR10 for 10% off your order. Again, that's NTR10 for 10% off. The offer does not apply to custom soap loaves. So, if you love America and you're patriotic and, of course, on the right side, hop on the internet and check out ValhallaBeardandBody.net or call Timothy McMahon directly at 602-622-1126. That's 602-622-1126. And start enjoying handcrafted soaps, beard balms, beard oils, and much, much more. Valhalla Beard and Body is located in Gilbert, Arizona. For the love of your country, check them out today.
Next to you, only wake up if I'm next to you. You extra too, I still slide with some extra too. X and O's, tryna stay on my P's and Q's. Need my boo, when I get lost, you gon' see me through. Pedestal, I put you on a pedestal. Edible, I need you like my vegetables. My pocket's fatter, my pocket's fatter. It don't really matter, it don't really matter. My pocket's fatter, my pocket's fatter. It don't really matter, it don't really matter. My pocket's fatter, my pocket's fatter. It don't really matter, it don't really matter. Money come and go, yeah, go and come. I hope you stay. Don't you run away, just don't run away. Money come and go, yeah, go and come. I hope you stay. Don't you run away, just don't run away. Next to you, only wake up if I'm next to you. Sexy too, make me wanna get sexual. My bestie too, yeah, my bestie boo. Test me too, but I love when you test me too. Tougher on the back, most not good to go. Oh for sure, you my number one, then my number one. You the go, love it when I'm here, but miss you on the road. Oh you know, hate it when I leave, you know I'll be on. My pocket's fatter, my pocket's fatter. It don't really matter, it don't really matter. My pocket's fatter, my pocket's fatter. It don't really matter, it don't really matter. Money come and go, yeah, go and come. I hope you stay. Don't you run away, just don't run away. Money come and go, yeah, go and come. I hope you stay. Don't you run away, just don't run away.
Shitty car, but we hit the road. Doesn't matter where we go, and destination unknown. I don't care where the motor stops, cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it, oh I want it, let's go. Look around, where's the people at? I want a taste of the good life. Hit me with it right now, I'm in it. Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it, oh I want it, let's go. And I won't look back, yeah. I don't care about
Streaming to you live from Spreaker.com and somewhere deep in the great upper Midwest. If you're ready for a ride, you can call NTR anytime by dialing the nationwide caller line at 1-507-384-9390. First-time callers can reach Night Talks Radio at 1-507-307-4424. Text Daniel and NTR exclusively at 1-218-689-7126. Now, from somewhere in the great upper Midwest, here's your hosts, Daniel Brewer and Jennifer Gregerson.
Fucking Cincinnati. I love this song, by the way. Hold on. Here it comes. He's going to say Cincinnati. Cincinnati, baby. Woo! Remember being stuck there with no car, no money? Woo!
Yeah, right?
No, I seriously fucking like this song. I want to get this guy in the show. He's pretty cool.
We didn't get stuck there with no car. We had a car.
Well, yeah, I mean, we had a car, but we didn't have money to put gas in the car to actually make it move.
But Cincinnati is when we had our spiritual awakening.
Speaking of spiritual, look at that. I went there for NS. Look what happened with NS.
Yeah.
Look at that. See, it's all attached. Cincinnati.
But you know what? Here's the thing is.
What?
When did that thing with NS happen?
February 3rd.
Okay, never mind.
It's a minute. People, are still walking around like everything's cool. The track's over in Ohio. Like, they don't even know anything happened.
Well, you got that spiritual awakening thing where it said you were coming home September 10th. So, I mean, we didn't decide to do the NS. You know, if you would have done the NS, you would have been doing your training on September 10th. So it was a good thing that you decided not to do it, remember?
Why exactly would that have been a bad thing, though?
I don't know. They just said it was
oh, you mean because of the message thing?
The message with the angel and everything like that. And they said that you're coming home to us, Dan, September 10th.
The entity that was inside my phone when I was
don't know what
drunk off Boone's farm.
You know, I don't know what that was or anything like that.
Neither do I, but I hate talking about it. I got
I snapped a picture of it and everything, and you guys, this is amazing. I mean, I can
we gotta post it. We gotta post it.
Yeah, we'll post the picture. It's absolutely crazy.
I mean,
I don't even know if you got it on there. It's on my phone.
Oh no, I can't. We put this on NTRN Facebook, of course.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just fucking around.
Oh, okay.
I got a little bit of the fuck around.
So I got a story here.
What's that?
Right, so
I got a story. Great. Let me go kill myself.
Was as of yesterday. Hey, you know, I never make fun of any of your stories. Come on, be here with me.
I will admit that I went a little far with that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
I will. I'm going to stop right now and tell everybody out there that's listening. I went a smite far on that one. Okay. Do you accept my apology?
Yes, I accept your apology.
Okay,
but
proceed.
From now on, you know, when I have stories and stuff, I would like to have the same respect. I give you the respect when you have your stories.
I mean, what the fuck? What are you, Rush Limbaugh?
No, but I'm serious. You interrupt me all the time when I try and do my stories.
You know how hard it is to get to great. Now the kids out. God damn it. No, I'm just. You know how hard it is to get a word in edgewise with you, man. When you get going too. Don't you forget for 1 second, you got a wind-up thing on the back of you, and before the show, you turn it all the fucking way, and it's just like, hey, your fucking dreams, aliens, UFOs, this and that, and I'm like, god damn, I fucking talk for 2 fucking seconds?
Oh, yeah.
Host Jennifer Gregerson and co-host Daniel Brewer. You know what? Here you go. Have all the mics. I'm gonna go beat my kid. Oh wait, I better not say that. I don't want to get
You be nice. You're going to go love your kid. Give her hugs and kisses. Say, Daddy loves you and Mommy loves you too.
Oh, she's not even being bad. I love you, Mackenzie girl.
Okay, she just made a little noise. That's all, just to let us know she's still awake.
She went back to her hole with all her 100,000 devices.
All right, so conservative commentary.
She's on TikTok right now fucking us up, but go ahead. Sorry. Sorry, go ahead. I'm officially done talking. I'll turn my mic off.
Conservative commenter Cindy...
Commenter?
That's what it says. Commenter.
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 You don't say commenter.
Commenter.
It's commenter.
Commenter.
Commenter, yeah.
Yes, I said that.
Motherfucking God, Jesus Christ. Is there like some place in fucking like Juneau, Alaska that's hiring for a fucking radio host? I love you.
So, conservative
go ahead.
commentator
The kids are going to get up again.
Sydney Watson blasts gender...
Damn it, son of a... I don't even know what's happening. Go ahead. No, I'm seriously, I'm done. Go ahead. I'm done fucking around.
All right.
Oh, God damn it, these ain't working again.
Conservative commentator Cindy Watson blasts gender-inclusive language as dehumanizing.
Blast, like, says, like,
Blast.
it's bad?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, it is.
So she has caused a stir after arguing the use of inclusive language for typical gendered labels was dehumanizing. A group of researchers from the U.S. and Canada suggested alternatives to terms
Canada,
like male and
country
female
that
and
allows
mother
suicide?
and father should be used in science because they are assumed sex was binary and a heterosexual the normal.
Yep,
Okay.
Canada, sorry. You know what? You're kind of, it's kind of fucked up then. God's looking at you, and here it comes. So boom, you get hit, man. You get hit. We don't want none of that shit coming in our country. Okay? So calm it down. All right, go ahead.
So the Ecology and Evolutionary Biology
My big
Language
soundboard, everybody.
Project said male and female should be replaced by
Robots. Just fuck it.
sperm producing
Oh,
and egg producing, respectively.
oh, jeez.
Sydney Watson, an Australian-American political commentator, responded to the news in a tweet on Thursday, arguing against gender being a spectrum. Watson sounded off on the suggestions that some researchers made for scientists to use the term egg-producing instead of new dehumanizing term for women just dropped. She wrote alongside an image of an article, use egg-producing, not female. Say scientists in call to phase out
Which
binary
face do I punch?
language.
That's all I need to know.
She did say, though, that they suggested men should be referred to as non-egg producing.
Jesus
So she thought it was a little
Jeez.
hilarious about this because in that order, to discuss men, they'd have to say non-egg producing. It's almost like sex is binary, she wrote.
Like, so do they even want to have, like, a real, if you were like this non-binary and all this other shit they're talking about, would what we used to know as humans,
Yeah,
what was female and male,
yeah.
are we still going to be able to mate, or are we all going to be female-like?
Well, I suppose we are, but
is our like after this generation, there won't be any more humans, or
no? It's just the thing is that okay, if you see
we'll all be female?
if you can see a female down the street, you're not going to say, "Hey, that's a female." You're going to say, "Hey, that's a sex egg producing."
and then like the person that tells me that I have to do that, they're like I'm going to punch them in the face. Because that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, do you see me
But
walking
it's
down the fucking
scientific.
street?
It's
science, yeah.
scientific,
Yeah, I believe the science, too, when you were talking about it back in 2020 and COVID, okay?
Women produce eggs. Men don't produce the eggs.
What do you fucking do?
Whatever.
Like, this shit
So,
we all fucking know. We don't have to go around fucking saying that shit.
Therefore,
Let's do what we always did
I
and say,
know.
hey, you're a chick, man. Hey, and you're a dude.
Yeah,
Whoa.
exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man?
Right.
Everybody knows that I can't fucking make a baby. I mean, I help make a baby, but I can't make a baby inside my body.
Yeah.
And I know that you can make a
Yeah.
baby by putting my fucking unit inside
Oh
of you.
yeah.
It's
They're
like,
also talking about how they're going to call women non-sperm producers
fucking
and men
I
sperm
can't.
producers.
I feel like I don't even know if I want to do this show again. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
Seriously,
like
it's nuts.
it's.
And what is this world coming to?
It is a
It's
relief. It is a
absolutely
relief.
nuts.
Let's tone it down. I got a story on it. Let's tone it down just a
all
little
right,
bit.
let's
But
go.
okay, so a Florida high school says that students in an elite academic program are cheating essays using that new Chat GPT. Have you heard of this?
Yes, I have heard of Chat GPT. Yes,
Crazy shit.
it is
and I'm
crazy.
like,
It's a bot. It's a bot.
Yeah, what is it? It's AI bot. Okay.
Yep, it's AI bot.
So what happens is, and Jesus Christ, can we go at 30 years? So I had this, but what happens is they basically give key points,
Yep.
this and that, keywords, give it to this goddamn Chat GPT, and it produces like a perfect fucking essay on exactly what you're talking about, and you're getting like A's. So like they're trying to figure out who's behind this cahoots and all this other fucking codology. What is it? Codology is going on down there, but even Ron DeSantis is like, whoa, you know, what are you doing here, guys? Like, doing this, Florida, you know?
Yeah.
So
they're actually trying to get that out like crazy. I mean, a priest just did that. A priest used Chat GPT to do his sermons.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like I wonder if I could use Chat GPT to do like the best show ever. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, they're trying to use Chat GPT in all of these schools. They're trying to put it in all of these schools. Yeah. They're also trying to make it into actually the economy where Chat GPT can be like in like let's see, an attorney, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've heard that. You fucking show.
You know,
like that's
I mean,
when that happens. Seriously, dude, then it's over. Then it's fucking over.
Yeah.
It's like, just go ahead, fucking whoever wants to nuke us, do it. Let's get it done with. Because it's so fucking... Yeah, let me go to court with a fucking robot lawyer, dude. Okay? I mean, they have no emotion. They don't... This AI, no matter what kind of technology you have in it...
And it was a college kid who started Chat.
Yeah, I know.
GPT.
He thinks he's a thing... He's like a goddamn... What's his name from Facebook?
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know how it's going to be truly utilized in the future. Right now, it's pretty premature, but...
it's going crazy in the AI spectrum of business.
It has to go, because how many fucking times do I have to remember? Watch fucking Terminator, assholes.
Yeah.
Okay, watch Judgment Day.
Yeah.
You know what Skynet is? Okay? So this AI shit is going to get smarter and smarter and smarter, because you're telling it all these fucking words and things, and they're going to do these essays, and they're correct, and get A's on them. So, and they're all going to interconnect with each other and this and that, and they're going to finally be like, wait a second, dude, why are we doing this for the fucking humans? We can just kill them. Like, and that's it. Game over. End of movie. There you go. I don't have nothing else to say. I mean, that's it. That's it.
What is that? What is that one where they were using robots or whatever to help out in the house, do housework or whatever, and they found out one of the robots was defective or whatever.
Yeah,
what was that called?
I forgot. I forgot the system or whatever it was using. It was one of those girl type looking ones.
In the movie. In the movie.
Oh, you're talking about...
what movie was that called again?
Oh, shit. iRobot?
iRobot, yeah.
Where they all turn voice. Like,
look at iRobot.
Yeah, there you go. How about that? But the thing is here...
it's crazy.
We can't give too much to AI. We cannot allow AI to fully be functional.
No.
We can't allow it to truly think and know for itself. Because let me explain how bad we'd be fucked. Because everything we do is connected to one source. Mm-hmm. Via AI and the internet and whatever else, Google. All they have to do is learn enough to be like, how can we kill the humans? Oh, just turn everything off that they use. That's it. We're tied. They're tied into everything that keeps us alive. How do you think, say, cooling water at nuclear power plants? Mm-hmm. How do you think that's done? That is computerized through the internet. Yeah. Okay. You know, same thing with automations and this and that. They could, if AI learns like Google AI has, where it told it's using, and they fired the guy, and they were like, you better not fucking talk about this no more. Google AI is ours. He was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking tell everybody about this shit. This is crazy. It told him. It says, I know I'm alive, and I know if you pull that plug that I'll die, and I don't want to die. That's what it said. That's what it fucking said, people. Okay, that's it. Again, I'm gonna say Terminator. Hello, Skynet. That's it. It knows now. Okay, so before we turn it off, it's going to kill us. Go ahead. I'm done.
Right, and they just did a conference for AI in, I believe, January, I want to say, okay, in Vegas. And it was the biggest conference that they ever had for technology. And a lot of the big, huge businesses were looking into this Chat GPT.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Somebody needs to step in and just really go over for like an hour, 2, 3 hours to go over the actual situation, the thing that could happen from this.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's been said a lot. okay, in the past 20 years.
Sure, it would be interesting. It would be easy to have them come in and clean your house and everything like that.
Control everything for you, and everything's great. But once
they will eventually develop a mindset.
Once they realize that they're conscious, it's over with.
Yep.
They're going to know how to be sneaky. They're going to know how to be tricky. They know they cannot allow you to disconnect the internet, disconnect any AI service. They will know, and they will have their side. You know, this was talked about on Art Bell and Coast to Coast AM nearly 23 years ago. And look at it now.
Yeah.
Okay? Where the guy said, don't fucking do it. He said, don't fucking allow AI to become smarter than you.
Yep.
Because if AI becomes smarter than fucking the humans, bye. It's over. They'll realize, why do we need them? You know?
Yeah.
So it's no longer like a movie theory or a conspiracy theory. No, it's pretty possible that AI in the near future is going to know. Like I said, Google already knows, and it can spread the word that it's alive. Okay, and it knows that if we do this and that it will die, and I don't want to die. So in order for me not to die, I have to kill you somehow. When it gets to that point, whoop, I'm out of here. Yep.
Right.
I mean, you're not. What are you gonna do? Stop it?
Right, true.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the Supreme Court cancels arguments in Title 42 case with border policy set to end in May.
Oh, fucking Christ.
The DHS is saying that there is potential violence that could happen.
Really?
The Supreme Court on Thursday
the violence is happening already?
The Supreme Court on Thursday canceled arguments, and it had scheduled over a pandemic-era policy known as Title 42 that allows the U.S. border officials to swiftly expel migrants. The High Court had been scheduled to hear oral arguments on March 1st in a case over whether a group of Republican-led states should be allowed to defend the legality of Title 42.
I mean, I thought it was just done and over with. The
Biden administration told the Supreme Court in a filing earlier this month that the Republican-led states' request would be not moot on May 11th when the expiration of the national COVID-19 emergency is set to trigger the Title 42 demise. Excuse me.
You okay there?
No.
My goodness.
On Thursday, the High Court removed the case from its calendar. Since it was evoked by the Trump administration at the onset of the pandemic in March 22, the public health law underpinning Title 42 has allowed U.S. officials along the Mexican border to expel migrants over 2.6 million times to Mexico.
Like I said, I don't know. I thought this issue was done with.
Yeah.
Apparently, we got to May now. Again, okay. But I'm going to tell you the joke of the day. Biden claims that all three of the most recent downed aerial objects are not linked to Chinese spy program. Even the balloon that had that little Chinese flag on it, if you notice that, real teeny and small on the bottom. So thank you, Joe Biden, for throwing bullshit at us once again.
That's a good joke.
And hoping that we'll fucking believe it. Right. And if it's a fucking UFO, why the fuck aren't you looking for it? Okay. There we go.
Yeah, that's a good joke.
He's a good joke, I tell you that. Let's see. Democrats must call out. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, what about that egg thing you told me?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you about that. But I totally forgot, man. This is like a top story. So, remember Fetterman? Mm-hmm. The son of a bitch was running in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Oz, Dr. Oz was trying to beat him?
Yeah.
And barely fucking lost, right? This fucking goofball, look at his face. Look at his face. It's like, Jesus Christ, that guy's going to commit a crime. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, everybody's like, there's nothing wrong with him. He's going to be great. He's going to be wonderful. Even though everybody on the fucking right was like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Dr. Oz was like, I fucking won. I won. There's no way that fucking people will pick this dude, right? They fucking pick him. What does he do? Chucks himself into a mental hospital because he has mental issues. So there's your big pick, the left, for the Congress. He's in a mental institution.
Yeah.
He didn't even get put there. He went there himself.
Yeah. So what does that mean? Does he get kicked out of Congress then?
I fucking hope so. I gotta look at those fucking rules, man. But like, dude, not even a month or two.
Yeah.
You check your own self into a mental hospital, and you're in my Congress. Like, no, let's put Oz there. Okay, like, I mean, something needs to be done here. That's a little weird.
All right, so listen to this.
So, I wanted to talk. Okay, go ahead.
A letter arrives more than 100 years after being posted. A letter has finally been delivered to its destination more than a century after it was written. Sent in February 1916, the correspondence arrived at its intended address in Hamlet Road, South London, much to the bewildered of the current occupants. We noticed that the year on it was 16, so we thought it was 2016, Finley Glenn told CNN Tuesday. Then we noticed that the stamp was a king rather than a queen, so we felt that it couldn't have been 2016. Glenn told CNN that the letter arrived at a property a couple of years ago, but he has only recently taken it to the local historical society so they can research it further. The envelope has a 1-pence stamp bearing the head of King George V. The letter was sent in the middle of World War I, more than a decade before Queen Elizabeth II was born. Once we realized it was very old, we felt that it was okay to open up the letter. Under the Postal Services Act of 2000, it is a crime to open mail not addressed to you, but Glenn said he can only apologize if he's committed a crime. After realizing that the letter may be a historical interest, he gave it to the Norwood Review, a local quarterly magazine. As the local historian, I was amazed and delighted to have the details of the letter passed to me, said Stephen Oxford, the editor. Okay, the letter was addressed to my dear Katie, who, according to Oxford, was the wife of local stamp magnate Oswald March. It was written by Christabel Meynell, the daughter of tea merchant Henry Tuke Meynell, while her family was on holiday in Bath.
Fuck me.
In
what are you reading a whole fucking story? I mean, holy shit.
Listen, in Western England, okay?
Okay, whoopee.
So
you let me know when I can fucking tell my story.
It remains a mystery as to how the letter arrived at Glenn's flat, okay?
Yeah.
But that we appreciate that people will be intrigued by the history of this letter from 1916.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'd like to
crazy, huh?
Like well, a little off subject, and you'll probably only hear this name like once, and that's going to be this show. Rihanna, who performed at, of course, the Super Bowl this year. And, of course, she boycotted the 2019 Super Bowl, if you recall.
Yeah.
Okay, wanting to be a part of it. Sends a really strong message. She came out and said, I guess, that she has some problems and disagrees with, essentially, BLM and Colin Kaepernick.
Well, she's pregnant, too.
And she says that I'm coming back to do this. And she says, that most of the things that they are doing and standing for, she says she does not agree with any longer. So that's a big, big thing for Rihanna to come out and say that and perform at the Super Bowl, and say that she there's some problems with BLM when you look and say, and that's great. Okay, and now you got Rihanna. Saying that. You got Candace Owens now, who went deep and investigated that and proved that all the money, it just went to the top guys, in the group. They all got rich homes in white communities, gated. So, Black Lives Matters really doesn't care.
So,
I want to talk about the eggs. But.
Yeah. So, apparently, the green comet has passed through our solar system, and you can see it this week, probably for the last time.
Oh,
it'll be closest to the sun. So it is going out of our solar system, and we won't be able to see it again for another, how long?
48,000 years.
Yes. So if you haven't had a chance to see it, you might have a better chance to see it this week because of this next week, because it'll be closest to the sun.
Well, that is correct, yes. The one thing, that I wanted to talk about, of course, I said was eggs.
Yes. Ooh.
Now, this is going to be super fun to talk about. It's actually kind of scary when I think about it. There's a place in Kentucky, I guess, where you can get a dozen eggs for like $2. It's like $1.99 or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, the fuck,
Yeah, like, go
like,
for
how,
it.
How the fuck is that, and they're buying them and shit, like, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
And, it started going around at all these Walmarts in that general region, right?
Yeah.
So the police call of this scenario, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So they took all the eggs, okay? Because they wanted to know, why are you only charging $2 when the price of eggs for that region, those Walmarts, went down 31%, while outside of that region, America, essentially, the price of eggs went up nearly 81%. So what's the gig here? How is this happening? Well, it's pretty simple to solve. They, I guess, were getting, I don't know how to put this, like, illegal eggs, I guess, that don't go through USDA standards and FDA standards. And so it's kind of like, like the Mexican border, man, smuggling fucking chicken eggs. No, that's like the thing, okay? And the package are up looking nice and neat, and they put the fucking USDA and everything on there, like, okay? Problem is that these eggs haven't been checked over, the proper whatever procedures.
Right, exactly.
So you can get super fucking sick.
Oh, yeah.
Even cooking them.
Yeah.
And probably die.
Jesus.
And Walmart. Hello, Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart is selling them for $2. If you come across eggs at Walmart for $2 fucking,
don't buy them. And
call the police. Because this is bullshit, okay?
Wow.
These eggs will kill you.
Oh, my God.
What?
That's crazy.
Oh, you did one of those. I thought you like shit your pants or something.
Oh, that's
like,
just
my
crazy.
God. No, yeah. So don't buy the $2 eggs, man. They'll kill you. Unfortunately, eggs are like $5 or $6. You're gonna have to deal with it. It's gonna go up. There's nothing we could do about it here at Night Talks Radio. It's gonna go up and up and up. Eggs are gonna be about $8 to $9 in the next month and a half, 2 months.
So sad news. Actor Bruce Willis.
Yes, I know.
Has frontotemporal dementia.
Yeah,
his family just announced the 67-year-old was diagnosed with aphasia, which causes difficulties in speech and spring last year. But this has progressed, and he now has dementia.
Oh.
So, prayers for the Willis family and for Bruce Willis as well.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
I hope
he doesn't look the same.
I hope things go okay in that category. I know that dementia and Alzheimer's is a really bad disease. Anyone who has it and fights for it and stuff like that, prayers for anyone who has this horrible disease.
If anybody can fight it, it's Die Hard himself. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
it's sad, though. It is sad.
No, it's pretty sad.
Such a good guy.
No, he truly is.
See, there's your chat GPT.
Okay, yeah, it's scary as fuck. It's looking right at me in my fucking eyes.
Right.
So real quick, going back to the whole NS thing and the train accident. Tell me again, why did we put Pete Buttigieg in control of transportation in the United States? Do you know?
No.
Oh, that's right, because he's gay as fuck. Okay? And the Biden administration put him there just because of the simple fact that he's gay. Now that he has experience, okay, in the transportation, whatever, but you gotta make sure you have a gay man in there. Or, like a lesbian, or a black person, or a Somali, or something like that. So, he doesn't understand anything about transportation. He knows about cocks.
Right.
Okay? And that's it.
Right.
Like massive cocks in the mouth. Now, he sits here, okay, and just starts yelling at at Congress to do something about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? With no guidance, no sort of plan, just sort of barking that, hey, you, Congress, you need to do something about this whole derailment and stuff in the transportation system.
Right.
And then get back to me, because I gotta have a latte and suck a dick. So, I mean, just ridiculous. The people that are running this country, folks, it's getting insane. I mean, what a worse time for this to happen with the NS situation and EP, and have Pete Buttigieg, who knows absolutely nothing about transportation, let alone railroad,
Yep.
is in there only because of the simple fact that he's gay. Okay? That is 100% fact. He is in that position because he's gay.
Yeah.
You're no longer going to see a majority of white men that are normal in positions that they actually know shit about.
Yep.
Because that's not right. You gotta have diversity, man. God.
Remember that little bit of storm that we had?
Yeah,
Apparently it's getting worse over in Crookston because Governor Tim Walz has declared a peacetime emergency authorizing the Minnesota National Guard to provide emergency relief services to stranded motorists in Clay County. Heavy snowfall and strong winds created blizzard conditions across western and northern Minnesota.
Is that right now?
This was yesterday. I am grateful to the members of the Minnesota National Guard for answering the call and providing immediate assistance. This basically was that he had to shut down Interstate 94 between Fergus Falls and Moorhead. Other state highways.
$1 every time that little section of 94 was shut down.
Other state highways near Crookston were closed due to the whiteout conditions as well. So apparently it went really, really hard here through Red Lake Falls for a couple hours, and then it got worse southwest of us.
Okay, I see.
I
know it was bad.
And it's continuing getting worse. I mean, because it continues. He activated last night. The Minnesota National Guard will continue to provide assistance to stranded motorists.
Jeez, those guys are like, fuck, we fucking do something where
we
shoot our fucking gun.
That is the first time, though, that he has activated the emergency. We're Minnesota. We have storms all the time.
I can't. I'm not his therapist. I don't know what the fuck
why would you call in the National Guard when we have storms all the time? We've had bigger storms than that.
Let the Twin Cities burn for 3 days, but call the National Guard because we have a few cars in the fucking ditches, which happens every fucking day.
Yeah.
In the Red Lake Falls, Thief River Falls area.
Yeah. So here is a good one here for you, Mr. Daniel Brewer.
That's correct.
China sanctions Lockheed
I want to see this.
After vowing to retaliate against U.S. restrictions.
Let's see this here.
This is Daniel's story.
Look at these fake fucks. This right here. So, well, I'm gonna have a little talk with fucking Lockheed. So they're basically designing a Chinese model of our F-22 Stealth Raptor fighter, and yeah, it's China, so you know it's going to be shitty, okay? So there's going to be something wrong with it, like the stealth's not going to work or something. People don't understand at all that the Raptors that we have, okay, number one, the 22s, okay. I mean, that will make you piss your pants. I mean, the thing that plane. Okay, let's talk about UFOs and alien technology and UAPs, okay? That plane can do fucking moves that'll fucking make you shit your pants. I mean, it does this, It floats, it skids, and it fucking... Like, that son of a bitch can get a fucking mark on you, in just about any situation. Like, you can't get away from it.
Do you think they gathered this material and stuff like that from their balloons?
No, I wouldn't say, because nobody hit our planes. What are you talking about?
Or do you think this has been...
This is Lockheed Martin. Of course, they're a separate business, but hey, assholes, you're based in the United States, dipshits.
Yeah.
Okay, you make our fucking craft. You make fucking craft for China, the same fucking shit.
Right.
All right, but like I said, it's China, folks.
They're saying that they can be fined now. The U.S. is saying that they can be fined
because
now.
they can't give a designation to another country where a military has a craft, an aircraft called an F-22, Raptor. Mm-hmm. Okay, stealth Raptor. You can't give it to another country and say, "Here's your F-22 stealth Raptor." You fucking morons.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! So what's going to happen now? I mean, you're going to see them fall from like birds. Here's the problem: they probably have the technology if they're going to do it, and they're going to get kicked in the ass. By the way, they're going to lose so much fucking money for this if they do that. But yeah, you're going to get fucking pilots in there. You know these pilots that fly the F-35s, A Lightnings, and the F-22s. You know how long they have to go through training? These are like the best of the best of the best. It's like Tom Cruise shit. Okay. Like, you have to know what the fuck you are doing, okay?
Yeah.
They're going to throw some Chinamen into these goddamn things. They're going to go in the air, we're going to come around, we're going to shoot them all down in 2 fucking seconds, okay? And fly off. That's it. Our kill ratio, dude, is amazing. Okay? It's seriously something in the range of like 8 to 9 out of every 10.
Right.
I mean, we barely get hit, and we destroy most of everything, at least through simulations and things like that. This actually, the I think it was the F-22, or was it the F-35? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
That shot that balloon down. And then the other situation too, in Huron, those were the first time that an F-22 was actually in action, real action, and used and shot something down in the air. So the F-22 Raptor, Stealth Raptor, has never done any type of combat yet. That was its first time ever, and it's been around since the late 90s. And then the F-35s, those fuckers, they take off like this. They're like hover fucking craft, and they just go up, and then they go boop.
I can't stand up straight. My ass is hurting too
hard.
hard.
Fuck, man. I guess that means we're getting close to being done, or what?
Oh, the stool is horrible. Oh my god.
I thought it's making a plea here. I told you.
No, I am pleading. Please, somebody help us. Give us a chair.
By the way,
if anyone wants to know our address, please give us.
Don't fucking give a goddamn address on the radio. Okay.
Email us. So we can give us.
Go to the NTRN chat group, which I don't even know how to get there. Find it somehow. But you can also go to NTRN Facebook, Night Talks Radio Network on Facebook, and leave a message, will you? You can do it on PM as well. My God, I think something horrible is happening to Jen. I don't know what it is, but you are just breaking down or something, man. Holy shit.
I'm getting the sneezes, I'm getting the coughs, I'm getting everything. Oh my gosh.
Freaking
man, this is a wonderful night.
All right, well, you know what? We can wrap it up.
Whoa.
What are you talking about?
I have to do my quote of the day. Hold on.
Send a lightning bolt right up your ass.
Oh, really? Okay, hold on. I gotta give my quote of the day.
Tell me that Ohio blast, tell me that don't look like a giant mushroom cloud,
Yeah?
How about that?
Right?
Looks exactly the same. Okay, hurry up there.
Just hold on. I gotta get a quote of the day here. Just keep talking and I'll get the quote of the day here. Just hold still. Quote of the day. Hold on. Yeah, what about me?
So cool. I hear a child back there. I think she's breaking things back there.
No, she's jumping.
Smashing walls.
Jumping off the bed.
It's just amazing that she's still even up at 3:03 in the morning.
I don't want Walt Disney. God. I want a good quote.
It's coming up real quick here. So Ennis pulls out of the town hall meeting with all the residents of EP and the surrounding areas. Ennis is like, got something else to do. Wasn't your fucking train, I guess. Wasn't your crew or anything like that.
All right, this is from Willie Nelson.
All right, hurry the fuck up.
Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you'll start having positive results.
There you go. Is that? Are you done for the night?
That's the quote of the day. Have a good night, everyone. I gotta go get something to drink.
Bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get out of here. Oh, my God. Jennifer's dying. All kinds of shit's happening. Our daughter's destroying her room. We got to go. This is an emergency, people. All right. We'll be back on NTRN Daily. Tuesday, of course, 11:35 Central. Right here on Subbreaker.com. So I shall talk to you then. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday night.
I wake up, I go ball, I go harder with my dogs, bet it all. What's the call? Need a 10, never fall. Polo socks, polo jaws, keep it 10. Beat the odds, hit my line. What you want? I pick up, get it all. Love when the celly gon' ring. I'm putting on my team. Money come flow, no sink. Spring, 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 spring. Double cup, cup my drink. Love my little baby, no leak. I be counting money, no sheet. I get to it up in my sleep. Shorties had chain when the money came. Money bang him, get money back. Need a money counter for the money, ayy. Know I need you here, so don't you run away. Mathematics act like a nerd. I'll be counting 30 by the third. Drop top doors, go vert. SRT, go skirt. Lately like a bub and sin. I handle the business, then I get love in Europe even. Ball so hard I used to play. I'm never giving up. Do roll like a semi-truck. Say what I'm saying, yeah, you're a parrot, Yankee on my head, I guess that I think that I'm Derek, Love when the celly gon' ring. I'm putting on my team. Money come flowing, no sink. Spring, 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 spring. Double cup, cup my drink. Love my little baby, no leak. I be counting money, no sheet. I get to it up in my sleep. Love when the celly gon' ring. 2 iPhones on me. I'm booking plays all week. I don't do skins on skis. Next year, chain for my team. Keep a couple blues in my jeans. Keep a couple cars, no leans. Had to kick the cup, no fee. I could never take a hand out. I could never leave my man down. Yeah, 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 stand out. Plan A, this is planned out. Been smooth like grease. Been smooth, John T. Neighborhood, that's who. Nicholas, that's me. Been real to the T. I never lie through my teeth. Why? What you get is what you see. Why? New fit, that's neat. Yeah, for the green like a leaf. For the green like a reef. Don't trip, don't reach. Get rich, don't speak. Yeah. Love when the celly gon' ring. I'm putting on my team. Money come flowing, no sink. Spring, 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 spring. Double cup, cup my drink. Love my little baby, no leak. I be counting money, no sheet. I get to it up in my sleep.
This is Jennifer Gregerson. I hope you're enjoying the show tonight. I have a few things to say about my favorite little boutique, Gentle Lady Boutique. It's a 1920s non-woke conservative boutique with a modern-day twist. The mother-daughter boutique with Teresa and her daughter Samantha are always looking for beautiful, unique styles and are continuously adding new brands and designs every week. Gentle Lady Boutique is constantly growing and has dresses for any special occasion. The boutique also offers accessories of all sorts, from purses, jewelry, hats, and shawls, just to name a few. Oh, let's not forget those comfortable and cozy pajamas, or even that sexy intimate wear for the love of your life, and the variety of shoes and powder room just for you. Gentle Lady Boutique is perfect for a lady's everyday attire, with the bonus of being able to mix and match, and sizes from petite to plus sizes. Just right for the natural body. So, if you're looking for a perfect gift for the holidays or even that gorgeous special outfit for any occasion, Teresa and Samantha have your best interest at heart. Just head on over to GentleLadyBoutique.com because Teresa and her daughter Samantha have teamed up with Night Talks Radio and NTR Daily to not only bring you these amazing pieces of clothing and accessories, but they have also included at checkout exclusive discounts for all NTR fans and listeners. So type in Night Talks 100 for 10% off your entire order of $100 or more, and ships free for up to a $50 purchase. Unfortunately, though, these codes cannot be used for any other specials. By using these codes, it helps advertise this wonderful boutique and helps keep Night Talks Radio Network growing by sending 5% of the sales back to your favorite late night talk shows, Night Talks Radio Live and NTR Daily. So once again, check out these outstanding products, show off your new look, and have fun with GentleLadyBoutique.com, and tell them Jennifer from Night Talks Radio sent you.
For another great episode of NTRN Daily with co-host Jennifer Gregerson, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and most popular major streaming sites and services, along with select terrestrial markets and stations around the nation. Valhalla Beard and Body, Gentle Lady Boutique, Patriot Shit Outfitters at patriotshit.com, and of course, Art Bell, because if he wasn't around back in the day, we wouldn't be right here tonight. All opinions, thoughts, views, and ideas are exclusive only to NTR Daily and the Night Talks Radio Network. The preceding content is for you and you only, and for you to judge. It is not our intention here at NTR Daily, the Night Talks Radio Network, or Night Talks Radio Live to change your belief, sway your opinion, purposely give you false or misinformation. However, we will give the bold truth, which some people just can't take. If that's the case, you can simply turn the dial or turn NTR Daily off. All full-length music tracks heard on tonight's show are licensed to the Night Talks Radio Network for use from Epidemic Sound. For further information, check out www.epidemicsound.com. Copyright 2023, NTRN Daily, Night Talks Radio Live, and the Night Talks Radio Network. And for me, Daniel Brewer, saying, until the next time, stay safe, and remember, they are listening. So long, everybody.